Okay, now we're not muted. All right, so we have two things to go over before we get started. One, we're going to be playing Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. We'll be starting a new career campaign thing. I have not chosen which one we will be doing. We'll figure that out as a group. And by as a group, I mean I've got my friend Drew to participate today, and maybe later our friend Keith will be joining us. I don't know, though. He might be too busy. And so I'm going to unmute Drew now, and he can say hi. If he's there. He might have walked away.
I am here.
He is here. Okay. I need to send you an invite in the game. Let's see. New career. Why is this not letting me back? Hang on. Why is this being difficult? Co-op. Well, apparently it's going to be difficult to start with. So we have options. Going to show off the map and everything. All right, so welcome to Mechwarrior 5's starting career mode selection screen. I actually don't like this screen too much. And I think there's stuff that Drew's not going to be able to do because he doesn't have the DLC for it yet. Is that right?
I don't know. I think if you have the DLC, I believe that I can still do it, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, that would make sense to me. I'm the one operating the game. Okay, so we have options, and they're almost all based off of a timeline. Mechwarrior, for those of you who do not know, which includes me, has a deep and involved lore and timeline. So we have the option to start. The newest DLC is Drew so much louder than everything else? Interesting. I can lower the volume on Discord, I'm sure. Voice and video, output volume, lower him down. Drew, would you please say something for the audience about the wonders that are the Jenner Light Mech? I'll find one to point it out to people.
Yeah, it's the best light mech, and as Ken said, probably also my favorite mech, just overall in any weight class. It was developed by the dirty House Kurita, and they're awful, and they need to go away. So I plan to steal one of their mechs and then use it against them.
Perfect. How is the sound for Drew now? I lowered him by half. Much better. Perfect. All right. I didn't realize I had the output volume so high on Discord. Okay, so here's just some rundown of stuff. So, is this a lore run? Oh, Drew knows a lot of Mechwarrior lore, so maybe? I don't.
Oh man, I've forgotten a lot of Mechwarrior lore, but there is a lot.
Yeah, they have a history spanning 1,000 years of timeline, right? That's not nuts to say.
So
go ahead.
The timeline that you can see right there, right? For Solaris Showdown, it's 3040. I'm
gonna some BattleTech. Well, it's the same universe.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have I'm just gonna run through some of these, and you can see the galactic map down here for the inner sphere. will change depending on what year it is. So 3040, I think, is the farthest along in the timeline that we can start.
Correct.
So
And for
Liao,
reference, for Karen's sake, the cartoon takes place in 3050.
there you go. So even after this, that's when
Yeah.
the Clan Wars starts, right?
Yep.
I knew a little something. Um, so the Solaris Showdown, each of these lets you start with a certain number of mechs in your garage, a certain amount of money, and then changes where your starting location will be in the inner sphere. And like those locations matter because, and the time matters because it changes what nations are around, right? So like here we go. If we go to the Rise of Rosselhog, you can see there is no Rosselhog yet. Um, this campaign would be about establishing Rosselhog. Right, we would be, no matter which one of these we pick, we are going to be playing a mercenary lance that does work for whoever's paying us, in theory. Um, there's this call to arms in 3025, which again takes place up there near the Draconis Combine, near where Rosselhog ends up. There's the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers, which is a lot. You can also just sort of start in 3015 with one of the houses, and that's what these icons down here are about. So, like, you can see this one's got the Solaris Showdown icon. This one's the Dragon's Gambit, Rise of Rosselhog, Call to Arms, Legend of the Kestrel Lancers, and then it's House Davian, House Karita, House Liao, House Merrick, House Steiner, the Free Rosselhog Republic. Takes place in 3035 after it starts up, obviously. And so, like, these ones are a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Basic to start off with. Like, this is like starting at brass tacks. These other campaigns are actual, like, they have actual story campaigns in them. Like, these are just like pick a starting location and go nuts with your Merc League. Start at Dune. Well, Dune isn't, Arrakis is not in this universe. I think. So we have options here. The sort of joke I'd had was like, obviously we'll start with the Rise of Rosselhog and we'll play through some of this campaign, maybe, because Drew's a big supporter of Rosselhog because he hates the Draconis Combine, and who can blame him? But then again, I dislike all of these people because every single one of these houses is awful. So, you know, we have that going for us. So it's also a matter of like, Drew, how do you feel about like what starting mech options do you want to have? Right?
Oh, I'm open to just about anything. I think our friends tend to be more interested in story in general, so I would say pick one of the ones that has an actual narrative to it would be my
Sure.
suggestion.
Okay, so let's see. If we play our cards right, if we do Call to Arms, because it's the earliest of the story ones, like, we won't be doing, this game does have a single player story mode campaign that you can do. Honestly, I don't particularly care for it. I have not finished it, and I don't know if I ever will. But we can start with Call to Arms, which is sort of a middling location to start, I think, because it comes with a bunch of lights and a couple mediums, right? Because the Phoenix is a medium and the Vindicator is a medium, as I recall. And then we also are far enough back in the timeline that we can actually advance into these other storylines when they become available timeline-wise, which is actually something I think is neat about the game.
Hmm.
So, and look, there's a Jenner and a Phoenix Hawk, so I know Drew's going to
I
be
noticed.
happy. Uh, I will probably do something incredibly stupid, like pilot a commando and try to shoot everything with rockets. We'll deal with that problem later. Career mode is an open-ended sandbox experience meant for veteran players. Yeah, we know how to play Mechwarrior. Ooh, hey, it is recommended that you start a brand new company when starting a career mode campaign. However, I could just import the ones from my story mode campaign. We won't be doing that. Oh, hang on. Stop. What is happening? Audio. Game audio was not coming through the correct speakers. So you guys didn't get to hear it. I'm going to fix that and then we will go back and restart it. Yeah. Options. Sound. Nope, that was the wrong thing. Windows, why are you messing up my sound? All right. All right, return to title. We're going to start that over. Co-op. New career. Call to arms. Select. Confirm. New career. There we go. Now you guys should be able to hear it.
In 2108, humanity began colonizing the stars. Their reach would eventually span a vast region of space known as the Inner Sphere. During its golden age, under the governance of the Star League, the Inner Sphere experienced unprecedented peace, prosperity, and technological advancement. But with a great rise comes a great fall. Beset by greed and mistrust, humanity splintered. The Star League crumbled. Technological advancement slowed. The great houses, each vying for supremacy, turned on one another, engaging in a series of conflicts known as the Succession Wars. Amidst this chaos, mercenaries became the proxy forces for the great houses. Numerous battlefields sprung up across the Inner Sphere, dominated by hulking war machines known as battle mechs.
I love the delivery of
now
battle
1950,
mechs.
and these steel behemoths have become the tools of the mercenaries' trade. It's a lucrative time, yet one beset with perils of all kinds. Only the most skilled and brave among them will rise to become legend.
So, I'm actually a fan of a lot of the. It's gonna. We're free to travel around the Inner Sphere as we see fit, running as we see fit. There's stuff anyway. Name your mercenary company. We will not be the Revenants because explosive contingency. Did I spell contingency correctly?
Looks correct to me.
And with that logo. So first things first, we can click on the Battle Mech tab. It brings us to the garage. This is just where we do all of our work. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail on that to start with. First thing we're going to do is I already made a paint job for the entire squad, and we are going to select every one of these and apply the paint job. Why? Because branding is important. Anyway, here we can see the 8 mechs we have available to us, right? So we've got a Phoenix Hawk, a Vindicator, this Jenner, a Spider, Blackjack, a javelin, a commando, and a locust. Branding's important when you're a mercenary company. You want people to know who you are, what you're about, and how you get things done. My goal is to make all of our enemies go kaboom. Because this, I've decided, and I think I mentioned this before, this mercenary company is being operated by one Kevin Brown. I don't care what the game says the character's name is, who the pilot is, whatever. If we go to the barracks, yes, look, we can learn things about our pilots. They're going to tell me, oh, your commander is this guy. And it's like, yeah, that's Kevin Brown. As far as we're concerned. He's interested in blowing things up. So this is like the command screen, right? Where we get to view transmissions for like the things that we have going on, right? So it's like, okay, here's another mercenary. He's like, hey, reach Merc Rep level 4 and he'll help us out getting more work, right? Which is, you know, okay, we start off at Merc Rep 0, I believe. Where is our Merc Rep kept? I don't even remember. Oh, navigating the star map, we'll do that in a second. Oh, there it is. It's 3 to start with. So, yeah, we'll accept that. And then we have Lyran Rebels, which I think that this is... you can see it's got the icon for Call to Arms. This is the Call to Arms story mode, so I will do some reading. Greetings, Commander. You may call us the Independent People of Sky. We represent a number of units under the employ of House Steiner currently assigned to the front line against House Kurita. In 3023, House Steiner shocked the entire Inner Sphere with the creation of the first new mech design in generations, the Hatchet Man. The Archon said this new mech would help bolster our country's mech regiments with a new line mech. But in reality, the mech has mostly been distributed to forces loyal to the Archon and those warmongering pigs in the Federated Suns. Doing nothing for those of us in the Isles of Skye, as our home defenses are slowly whittled down every day by raiders from the Draconis Combine. We've learned that the Archon and Defiance Industries have delivered an entire company of new Hatchetmen mechs to the 19th Arcturan Guards, a formerly prestigious unit before they incurred major losses at the hands of House Kurita decades ago. While this may sound like a legitimate reason to refit the unit with new mechs, I assure you it is not. In the decades since their collapse, the 19th has become a dumping ground for the spoiled sons and daughters of the Commonwealth's wealthiest families entering the LCAF, riding high on the coattails of the 19th storied past to further elevate their own social status while turning the unit itself into their own state-sponsored frat house. As the first brand new mech designed in over a century, the Hatchet Man has become a hot commodity that the Archon is willing to throw these petulant brats in order to appease their wealthy industrialist parents rather than supporting those of us on the front lines who are in desperate need of new equipment to fight our actual enemies. I wish we had a better way of doing this, but we are left with no more options. We want your unit to disable as many of these Hatchet Men as possible so that we may take possession of them. We can't overtly move against our own countrymen, but we are in desperate need of those mechs to defend ourselves from Kuritan aggression, so we're seeking your aid in capturing and acquiring these Hatchet Men and putting them in the hands of the people that truly need them. Will you help us? Kick a bunch of rich brats in the teeth and take their toys? Yes? So... this is where we can track our objectives now, and we can view the system that we need to go to, right? We are currently here in Gunsburg. Life is like a hurricane here in Gunsburg. We need to get to Benfled to start our mission, and that's a 41-day trip away. And now this is one of the things that's actually relevant in this game. This is how much money we got. In 20 days, we got to pay out that much money. That's maintenance on all of our mechs, maintenance on our spaceship, paying everybody's wages. It's important that we always have as much money as our next payroll and maintenance bill. Also, traveling, because you do so via hyperjump space stuff, costs money because you have to pay somebody else to take you places. Also, I cannot help but notice that this is recommended reputation 6 to 9. We're only 3. So what this is warning us is like this might be a particularly difficult fight. So we could look at, oh, here's a 3 to 5 area. We could like make our way through this other location to try to gain some rep before we dive into this one. There's options.
Seems prudent.
Yeah, it seems prudent to like build up a little bit of money because we really don't want to have our teeth kicked in. We don't have a lot to back ourselves up. For those of you who don't know, so everything that's inside of one of these hatched areas, this is a conflict zone. All of these areas can have missions in them. They're usually highlighted by these icons. Yes, always pay your contractors, especially when those contractors know how to use giant guns. This is where the fighting tends to happen. More missions spawn in these areas as time goes on. Areas that are connected by these dashed lines are industrial hubs. That's where you want to go to do your repairs, because repairs cost more money in a conflict zone because it's hard to get supplies, and it takes longer because you're under fire. Industrial hubs, there's more supplies, so things are cheaper. Then there's these other areas in between. These are just other systems. Sometimes missions happen in them, sometimes they don't. And so
The Solaris DLC adds mech fights in the industrial zones too,
Right.
like exhibition matches and stuff.
Right, and so I believe that's what's going on up here at Stanzac, is that there's an arena contract, so we could go there and do gladiatorial combat. That seems like a waste of our time, generally speaking. There's also a note here that in Memmingen is a rare mech on the market, but we only have $3 million, so we probably can't afford it. But again, so we have there's no cantinas yet because we're not high enough rank. So we have a targeted kill contract, an assassination contract. Yes, those are different. A defense contract, a garrison duty, or a beachhead, or an assassination here. Moritz just has more stuff going on. So I think we just go there first, since it's within our rep rank. Uh-oh, I saw a work order cross the screen. What are we doing to the Jenner?
Giving it more armor.
Very important. So, real quick, I'm actually going to look at this Vindicator and just see what it has, show off the loadout screen. So, the Vindicator is a medium mech. It comes with a medium laser mounted on its head, a set of long-range tracking missiles in the torso, a small laser on the left arm, and a PPC, a particle projector cannon for a right arm, and it can punch with both arms too. It is actually fairly well armored, which if we look at the details, we can see like, okay, armor on the torso, front and rear, armor on the head, torso on the left, arms, the legs, and the center torso. I'm actually just fine with that loadout as it is. I'm not going to change it. How's the Phoenix Hawk kitted out? A large laser, some medium laser. Ooh, and machine guns.
Yep.
That's not bad.
I'm a little bit tempted to cut some of the jump jets to give it a little bit more armor, but I think it's probably fine the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be worth trying out. The machine guns is, I don't think, a loadout I've seen before.
It works really well. The machine guns in this game are very good.
Yeah, yeah. The Spider is a light mech that just is rocking 2 medium lasers, it looks like, and a whole bunch of jump jets. It's just very fast. I would probably cut some jump jets off this thing and give it some more armor. I mean,
that
it's
would
super
be
fast,
wise. Yeah.
but, like, you're gonna die. Yeah, let's just remove some jump jets and maximize armor. Let's remove 2 more jump jets. Yeah, 64 more points of armor is going to go a long way on this thing. So this is the standard work order. Because we're uninstalling something, that costs money and time. And then installing more armor also costs money and time. Totals it all up for you. It's going to take 8 days and 36 grand. Jeez. I'm going to leave the rest of them alone for now. We'll just move on. See, the thing is, though, is that it's going to take us 27 days just to get where we're going. So, actually, maybe it's worthwhile to take a look at some of these other ones and be like, do we want more armor on them? And start doing that kit out now before we get going.
Yeah.
I don't really want to take the heat sinks off the commando. But at the same time, it's only 128 armor, which is not very much. Yeah, we'll take off a heat sink off each side and give it another 62 points of armor. And then the Locust. So the light ones are always the ones that I find the game like kind of screws on points. Oh, the Locust is almost max armor as is. Dang. It's just the head where it's only at half. Oh, and the arms are low.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually run anything in the arms. Or sorry, I'm looking at the javelin.
You're looking at the javelin. Yeah, I'm thinking with the Locust, it might be worthwhile to remove the medium lasers and just put on 2 more small lasers since we have them.
I approve of this.
Small
lasers are good.
For those of you who don't know, the game, the mech has... I'm going to just remove that one real quick. There's hard points on the mech that determine what kind of stuff it can equip. So the small energy slot here can have a small laser. The medium energy slot can have a medium or a small, and there's also large hard points which will allow you to have more. Small lasers are half the weight of a medium laser, and since we're trying to lower the weight so we can put more armor on this bad boy, which now we've hit the interesting point, one of the things that I find incredibly annoying. This mech is now at 19.68 out of 20 maximum. And that's just a shame, really. But there's not much I can do about it until we get double heat sinks. And the reason why we would switch all of that to small lasers is because it lowers the weight and it's already going to be like cycling those small lasers to do its damage. The javelin... I mean, how's this javelin on armor? Seems fine. It's a little light, but I guess take off a couple jump jets. Oh, right, blackjack. Actually, the blackjack seems fine. We're going to leave the blackjack alone. The Vindicator seemed fine. I think we're probably doing okay. And what changes did you decide to make to the Phoenix?
I just took off a couple of its jump jets to max out its armor.
Yeah. So, all that's happening. So we're going to go ahead and view the intel of the place here. So if we go to Moritz, 2 of the contracts are for House Karita. Which, meh. What if we go to Kufstein? What are the contracts here? Independence versus Steiner, Karita versus Steiner.
So it looks like we actually start out pretty well disposed to Karita.
Yeah, which makes sense. We're starting in Karitan space.
Yep.
What is this? Oh, 7 to 9? Nope. 2 to 3. So the thing I'm looking at doing is, honestly, like, we're going to just select contracts based on potential payouts and go for it. So let's just go to Engadin here, because it's actually directly in our wheelhouse. Oh, I'd rather do the harder missions. I think we'll be fine. Let's go piss off House Steiner, I guess. Oh, we've discovered all sorts of things, apparently, while we were traveling. Oh, wow. I am disappointed that the ship's color scheme is not updated. So, typical location. There's a black market. There's other things to do, and there's just contracts to take on. And we're not going to listen to this. Counterintelligence operations. A targeted kill. Independence Intelligence has flagged a member of Kufstein 2's local militia as a House Steiner intel agent. We know they're about to meet with their masters, track them down, and eliminate them. Show that House Steiner is powerless to protect its spies. Okay. So, currently, we are not... The independents are indifferent to us. Whereas House Steiner likes us, not for long. But this determines how we get payouts, so we can get a number of salvage shares, which determines how much stuff we get to take off the battlefield. It's only 12, which isn't very much. We can also just be like, pay us more money, which increases the payout from just under 600,000 to double. We can split this up, and then there's also damage coverage, which we don't need. I almost always take salvage shares, because what I've found is that it ends up paying out better that way. All right, so I will happily take a Vindicator. Drew is sitting here in the second base slot. He may pick whatever mech he wishes.
Oh no, I have to choose between a Phoenix Hawk and a Jenner.
Oh no, truly your life is tragic.
I think I'll take the Jenner.
I'm so shocked. The other two members of our Lance will be piloted by the computer. And the stats on the pilot determine how they do. We can also increase our weight limit by bringing along the Blackjack, because we're still going to be under our deployed tonnage here. But I think I don't want to put all of our medium eggs in one basket. So we'll leave that person in the Spider. And just be under. And I think we'll be fine. Alright. I'm going to apologize now if there's too much clicky-clacky, because I play this game with my keyboard. And as soon as Drew says he's ready, it'll start the countdown.
Oh, whoop, yep, right. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Always forget that part.
Yeah, always forget that you also have to say, yeah, I'm ready to go, boss.
This one is a real piece of work. It's no wonder someone wants them dead. They were last spotted at the locations marked on your map. Once the job is done, head to wind of what we're up to here.
So, 1 second. Let's try. Do. Haha. Resume. So weapon groups just determines how our which keys we hit for our weapons to fire, and just double checking if I want to change any of these. Don't think I do. So we have a map. Simple. We need to check these 3 flagged locations. We'll start by going west along the northern border to the one in the northwest, and then we'll just work our way around counterclockwise. And maybe we hit our guy at the first location, and maybe we don't. There goes the Jenner running ahead, which is absolutely fine.
Just as long as I don't get too far ahead.
Right. There's ammunition for some weapons. You can see down there in the bottom right. There's also cooldown, which is how long it takes for the weapons to reload. And then range, at what range their maximum can be for effectiveness. And then ammunition for the ones that actually have ammunition. So like on this mech, the long range missiles are the only ones, which I just fired at that helicopter, which you have to have a target lock in order to do. So that's what the little square is.
Tango eliminated.
So there's lots of little things, like there's turrets around, there's the VTOLs, there's tanks, and of course there are other battle mechs.
Target identified, Commander. Put them down.
Oh,
they
already, huh?
they have PPXs or
Oh.
PPCXs, so
Do they?
be very careful getting near them. That weapon is very powerful.
Interesting.
Hostile dropship above.
You got a drop ship.
Yeah, that's not great. Ow. You weren't kidding. So, there are these other targets here, but the only thing we have to do is take out our actual target, and then we can run. Well, one of our people's already dead, the spider pilot. Where are you going, target? Stay still. Alright, our target's down.
Confirmed. That bounty is ours. Bard will break open a case of Timbiki Dork when you get back to the ship circling.
Alright, that tank's down.
that's bad.
How are we
That's
doing
bad.
out there?
I just overheated in a place that I really shouldn't have.
Alright, just took down that panther. Coming around towards you.
Yep, I'm trying to break line of sight here.
The Shadowhawk is now on me, it looks like. Ah, yes. So, Back up. Getting wrecked here. This Vindicator can probably lose some more heat sinks. I haven't overheated once, and I've been firing basically non-stop. How is this guy not dead? There we go. And then there's a cicada. Oh, and its legs are
not
already
for
out?
long. Yeah.
Hit it with the PPC. Okay, now I'm starting to overheat. Oh, I did lose a weapon. I lost my long-range missiles.
I'm used to having small lasers.
Alright, there's our exant. So we should probably start making our way there. So, as you can see in the bottom left is how my armor is doing, which ain't great. In the upper left, you can see how the whole squad's generally doing, which again, you can see is not great. Drew is doing the best, but still is taking some beatings. But now, as long as one of us gets back to the drop ship, we escape. And hopefully...
Should I go in?
Yeah, go for it. We're done here.
All right.
I feel no need to continue this mission. We did what we came here for. Also, we lost one of our mechs. Hopefully not completely. So, mission success. We have... Of course, we're one salvage away from being able to take that Panther. Oh well. There's an autocannon 5 rapid fire. That sounds great. So this is our salvage. This is based off of what we wrecked on the battlefield that's still around. Generally speaking, I try to claim things that we don't have any of, up to the point where I don't have any more salvage. Oops, short burst lasers. Yep, those ones instead. Thank you. A stream missile. A medium laser tier 1. It's just good. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, alright, so then we just take medium lasers till we're out of salvage. Oof. We did not get paid enough for that job, even with all the salvage. Which is on me. I had the ability to do something about it, but I didn't. So we can see... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, the good news is the mech isn't completely destroyed, and the pilot didn't die.
Nice, nice. So we can see, though, that Drew had the most kills, killed the most air units, killed the most vehicles, and took the least damage. But I did the most damage, and I took out 2 mechs and 2 turrets. So, you know, take the wins where you can get them, I guess. But now, if we go over to our battle mechs, we can see that everything's a little messed up that we took out in the field, except for the Jenner. The Jenner didn't actually lose any parts. So the reason that matters is that if I go to loadout, this is actually my preferred way to repair things, and I hit repair all. It shows all that stuff, and I can hit start work, and it'll tell me, okay, well, it's going to cost you $182,000 in 48 days because the conflict zone is adding another almost 50 grand and 18 days to it. Whereas if we travel to the nearest industrial hub, it'll cost 100,000 C-bills in 20 days, which, because we have to do, we're going to cancel that. We have to do that level of repair on multiple mechs. Like, we don't even have another LRM5 tier 1 stream, right? So I have to remove that and replace it with a different small missile. That's also going to take, you know, a significant chunk of time and money. And the Phoenix Hawk, I think, is probably going to be the worst. No, it's just another 48 days. So, that sucks. I think that it's probably worth it, though, to just go ahead and repair the Jenner. Because it's going to take 15 days, and missions take time as well, right? And there's just no way that we're going to, you know, get to... The Spider is going to be impossible. Wait, what are you doing?
But
Spider.
we have a backup lance
Yeah,
that
we
can
do.
still take out on missions.
I just wanted to pull this one up. It's like, okay, so this is where you start like balancing out the, okay, how much money do I have? How much money am I bringing in? How do I get everything repaired in time? And we say, well, we have another lance, as Drew just pointed out. So we're going to go to contracts, an upper hand for House Kurita against House Steiner. Assassination mission on a moon. When you are in a constant state of war, you'll do anything to get the upper hand. In this case, we need to rely on your services, mercenary. We believe several high-ranking enemy targets are somewhere on Kufstein 6. We'll pay handsomely for your efforts in eliminating these targets. It's a 200-ton limit job, and we don't have a lot. I'm just going to actually go for all... Oh, no, we can get 4 here. So, actually, we might be able to score a mech.
We have 120 tons available to us. If
I
we
am
wait
going
15 days, we can get it to 135.
Yeah, we're just going to go for a larger payout on this mission, and we're going to
Yeah, I think we need the sea bills.
So, I am sorely tempted to put... Let's see, we have other pilot options here. Let's put this guy into the Blackjack. And then the rest of us can go in these light mechs. Which one would you like? I'm taking the Commando.
Sure. I'll take the Locust then, I think.
Okay, and then we'll slam the last guy in the Javelin. 80 tons under. This is gonna suck. We could also not do it, right? This is difficulty 21.
Yeah.
That's pretty high.
It is. And assassination missions can be pretty brutal. I don't know. What does Kevin Brown say?
This is a great question. Let's look at the... Oh, well, we already selected the mission, so we're doing it.
All right.
And if we die, well, that's what reloads are for. We'll just launch another Kevin Brown into space.
There you go.
Oh, this actually doesn't seem like it's a pretty small map. What is that? There's a tank up ahead. Ooh.
Sorry, I'm working on my weapon groups.
That's fine. I'm collecting salvage. And then I'm gonna kill this tank. No more tank. Alright.
I've got readings on all of our targets. Take them out before more hostiles converge on your position.
Alright. Got to be a little bit more restrained or super mobile, I guess, in my approach to these things. getting rid of these tanks that are flanking us.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
I lost sight of the enemy.
Grab that one.
Alright, well, I'm gonna grab the salvage then, I guess.
All right.
Alright.
I forgot how terrible the visibility is out of the cockpit of the Locust.
Is it bad?
We got.
I see the mech
it's just
coming over.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Alright, do we want to entice them this way?
I think they're already coming.
Alright, a fire starter. So keep your distance. Alright, the fire starter's lost a leg, so that's good for us. My heat's critical. Alright, the fire starter's down.
Oh, I have also lost an arm. That was
That'll
quick.
happen on the Locusts.
Yeah.
I believe that's a Wolverine, so that would be bad for us. And I just overheated, which means I am in trouble here.
He's about to. He lost an arm. He's about to go down.
No, Blackjack, don't turn your back on him. There he goes.
There we go.
Oh, he's going crit. Make sure you get clear.
Yeah.
Alright, I've taken a lot of damage already to my armor, and we haven't even triggered the target.
I don't have jump jets.
Ooh, that's bad.
It's fine.
How many SRM shots I got left? 476. Okay. Ooh, you're getting shot at by something.
Yeah, there's a turret. Or a tank. Oof. Oh, we found our target.
Well, don't trigger both locations. Alright, tank's down. Let's get our first target here. He's in a...
Got 2 targets, actually. The other one popped out.
Oh, he was in the same checkpoint?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep.
It's a Griffin. Woo.
Can't be confused with someone else. If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Okay, the Griffin's losing parts. I'm getting back behind some cover from that other guy.
Opponent lost. Need support.
Come on, Griffin, go down. Alright, he's
goes.
done.
Last guy.
Yeah, heading into that facility. Oof, ow. What are they in? A Wolverine. Great. Perfect. I love fighting Wolverines.
Much like Kevin Brown, he exists in all universes.
And he's a giant pain to kill in every one of them?
Oh, he's got a friend, too.
Of course he does.
Need defensive support.
Oh, I am about to go down.
No, you're doing the best out of all of us on the Lance, so definitely don't go down. Oh, the blackjack.
Okay, he's lost a leg.
Arm. Ooh.
Been neutralized.
All right, target's down.
We've got an all of them
Okay. I'm gonna head for the exit.
As soon as she lands,
Before their friends arrive.
I'm gonna keep this guy's attention. It had to be a Ooh, I just overheated. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. There's a tank. Ooh, get me out of here, get me out of here.
I'm out.
Run, 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 run. Woo! That was close.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, we've reached rank 4, though.
Yep.
We got some lasers and some SRMs for our good work. We only have 3 salvage because I took all the cash this last time. So we will be taking
I think that's fine.
a machine gun. No, I want value, please. We will be taking the machine gun. Other way around. Jeez. Medium laser. We've got 19 of those. Alright, fine. I guess we'll take the machine gun and some small lasers. Because you always need stuff like that. Oof! At least we didn't actually total a mech, but that was a bad turn for us. But now that we're rank 4, we can do cantina stuff that's cropped up.
But we did lose a pilot.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, one of your level 40 ones too.
What? The guy in the blackjack?
The guy in the javelin.
Oh. But the javelin didn't go down. What the heck? Oh, I guess it did go down right at the end, didn't it? There you go. Okay, yeah. Well. Everybody play taps, I guess. They're gonna die. I don't know what you want to hear. Collect a Vulcan, collect 8 jump jet class 5s, and destroy 30 ground vehicles. We will accept all of these jobs from the people at the bar.
I think we already have the jump jets.
We do. And I'm just going to turn around and claim it right now because we might as well. Mainly because usually they come with a payoff of money. Okay. So we can now view transmissions. Hey, Markston. Fixers now offer jobs in cantinas. Yep. So anyway, all that is telling us we can do cantina jobs now, which is good.
Yeah. He says that the mercenary review board doesn't do all of the missions. Sometimes jobs are too small, and private contractors will offer you off the books jobs.
Exactly, which is what we just did, was take a bunch of stuff off the books. So right, we need to go to Benfield still, but we don't have a good opportunity to do that. Our mechs are all in severe need of repair, and we don't have a lot of cash on hand. So, step 1, go back to the industrial hub. I really wish that I could paint the dropship. It's very annoying to me that I can't. Oh, look, they have a rare Vindicator. What's rare about this Vindicator? Oh, it has a melee weapon. That's what's rare about it. That thing would cost nearly all of my money. And unfortunately, we need to repair stuff first. Very cool, though. It'll be here later. Let's see. So, if we go to our mech screen, jeez. I guess we just start repairing all. A small laser, no tier, I guess.
We could check to see if they have any at the shop in this.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Let's do that. Repair all. Market. They don't. They sure don't, boss.
Ooh, but they had tier 2 lasers.
We have a tier 2 laser. I will actually just put 2 tier 2 lasers on there. This poor javelin. Yep. 38 days to repair that bad boy. Sometimes it just costs to get things up and running again. That's the life of a mercenary. But one of the key things that I learned is that you just have to accept that some of that's just going to happen because you just don't have the freedom to ignore that fact. But like, okay, so 29, 30 days, 38, 46, but like we're going to have a full lance again in 24 days. So considering that anywhere we go is going to take 20 days to travel there, you know, unless we just take a small jump, it's like, oh, well, actually, we're going to be real close to doing some of these. So I think we might actually, because we did these 3 to 5s, maybe we actually drop back to these 2 to 3s now that we're 4, just to try to put some money in the bank.
Yeah.
Before we run to Benfield, because like this, doing a
that
6 to 9 is going to murder us.
Yeah, we're gonna need a couple of medium mechs in the tank, I think.
Yeah, so let's go to Engadin, try to build up some rapport with some of our clients, and get some more salvage shares, because that's the best way to get mechs that I've found. Just taking cash doesn't seem to be the way to go about it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe taking cash and then just buying ones from the store. Intersystem Advocacy Charity Case. Intersystem Advocacy is a non-governmental charity organization. We are human rights advocates who work all across the inner sphere, and with the war-torn worlds we sometimes are called to aid. We need to contract with mercenaries for that work. A humanitarian aid mission we sent in drought and famine-stricken Corrida worlds near the periphery has gone missing. Despite the aid crew being quite sizable, consisting of 12 volunteers, nurses, and doctors, their jump ship disappeared and is long overdue for reporting in. We've received 2 reports of pirate activity near known bandit strongholds in the region where the vessel vanished. And while these may be false positives, they are the only clues we can pass on to you. We would like to contract you to raid these pirate bases. Our salvage crews will be able to analyze any data you recover, which will help them determine what happened to our missing volunteers. Sure, that sounds like a good job. Travel to Predlitz. Where's Predlitz? Oh, that's like there. Okay. Perfect. Like that's where we want to be anyway, right?
Yep.
And we need the rest of our battle mechs are still under repair, and in 20 days, all but the Blackjack will be ready. So let's just go ahead and travel there and start this storyline. Whee! Welcome to Small Business Simulator.
Yep.
All right.
Gotta pay your bills on time.
All right, so the intersystem advocacy versus bandits. There's also guard duty for Corrida, which targets the independents. We don't want to do that right now. Logjam, which is Steiner versus the independents. And Immediate aid. Yeah, so we're going to do the charity case first. That's what we came here for. A combat drop into the desert to destroy the bandits' comms towers as a distraction. While the bandits scramble to restore communications, one of our salvage teams will piggyback into their systems and dig for clues that may pinpoint the aid workers' whereabouts. Sure, sounds great. We have 4 negotiation points. We could put it all in salvage shares, but 12s isn't really enough to get anything, so we're just going to get cash. Cold, hard cash. I assume you want to be in your Jenner.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Jenner.
I'm going to.
It should do well on a raid.
Yeah. We'll put Murphy back in here. We're gonna swap off the Blackjack. We'll put in the Phoenix Hawk. I'm gonna put in the Vindicator. Javelin or Spider, do you think?
I think the Javelin's all SRMs,
It
so
sure
that's
is.
not gonna do great on a raid. Well, I don't know. I mean, if it gets in there, it can blow things up quickly, but it doesn't have much long range capability.
Sure, but neither does the Spider. It's just missile or lasers. Explosions. Explosive contingency. We have a brand. We're ready. Caitlin or Chloe? So confused.
It is literally named after Caitlyn originally,
Okay.
because it's a fast runner.
Oh, I understand the reference now. And I need you to ready.
Oh, yes, sorry. I was too busy chatting.
Perfectly acceptable.
We need to zero in on the location of
Oh boy.
And to do that, Intersystem
You got a lot of targets.
intercept the bandits' comm systems. We'll create a distraction by taking down their relays and
Let's, I guess, like, kind of head towards the one in the middle first. There.
Okay.
Like, we'll just head towards the middle valley and
Yep.
work our way up. Don't
Imagine-
forget that your night vision might make visibility a little bit easier on this map.
Yeah, it does significantly.
nearly there, Commander. Approach an object to pick it up.
There's
Nice.
stuff here.
It's always great to get loot.
Always good to steal other people's supplies. Yoink.
Pop up and see if there's any turrets or tanks or anything.
Sure. We are following behind you.
Yep, got some.
There. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Got it.
Good job. You're gonna make Rihanna so very happy. Alright.
Of course, what I really want to do is get dibs on all of the loot. Hey, I found some.
Yeah, there we go.
Except there's another turret here. Actually, there's a couple of targets
There's
over
a
here.
Tank. Whoop.
Target neutralized.
That
That
took
didn't
more
take that.
damage out of me than it should have.
We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Alright, so we already took out the tower in the middle there. I
Alright.
guess, actually, let's hook to the west, where you're kind of going right now. And, ooh boy. Turn off that map so I can see what I'm doing. Kill that turret. I was going to say we can make our way sort of down towards the first one on the west side here.
Yep. Oh, got mechs.
I see a panther. And a tank. No more tank. We're gonna launch some missiles at the Zerban mech.
Jumping down here may have been a mistake.
I'm a coming. Why is this tank not dead yet?
Oh yeah, I have missiles.
Yeah, don't forget those. Useful tools, those. Murphy, if you wreck that javelin... Punchy! Punchy! Please tell me that urban mech died. It didn't die. There we go. There's a helicopter up there.
You can deal with that. Some other target over there. I don't see what it is yet.
It looked like it was a tank,
Nope.
but I lost
We got a
sight
mech
of it.
coming up on us.
From behind? Where's it coming?
Yeah.
Oh, I see you. You're too close for my missiles already.
Turret's down. Oh god, that's a lot of turrets.
How is this urban mech still standing?
Down.
There. Alright. Took out the tank. Turrets. Turrets.
Alright, I think we're good here.
I think we're done with this location. Nothing hiding inside this base for us to steal.
I could check. There is something at the top of that cliff in front of us, though, that was shooting at us, so be careful.
Yeah, I've already lost a leg, it looks like. Or at least I'm going well, no, I guess I'm still at top speed. This thing's just slow.
Yeah.
We're actually doing fairly well on damage received. But I am out of armor on one of my legs.
There's a lot of stuff up here.
That tank's down. That's not what I wanted to hear. There are so many dudes up here.
Yeah.
The nice thing about being in a battle mech is that you can kind of just walk over some of this stuff and kill it. I'm trapped in a corner. Ooh, there's loot up there.
Yeah, but I don't think...
Mech behind you. There's a fire starter.
Yep. And some turrets. I'm not going to pick up the loot just yet, because I think if I slow down that much, I might lose something. We got 2 mechs, actually.
Yeah. I am launching missiles at the fire starter behind you.
The spider, the 3rd mech inbound.
Oh, great. That's great. I missed. Dang it. Alright, which one are you planning on focusing on?
Right now I'm on the spider.
Okay. I'm just going to try to keep this fire starter and the urban mech off you while I annoy them. Oh, I lost a leg. Oh, I'm so slow. How is that fire starter still got all of its limbs? Ah, come on. There we go. Now we're hitting that guy. Somebody's
Okay,
ejected.
spider's down.
Urban mech's down. That fire starter's like down to half his weapon loadout. Keep missing.
Oh shit! I overheating. Need to swap out to small lasers on this thing at some point, but
Fire starter down. Tank
okay,
down.
tank down. I think we're okay.
I'm gonna get this loot up here.
Okay.
And you keep an eye on us, just because I'm down a leg, so I'm slow.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we just have one more target. Looks like.
Yep, looks like the last target's up ahead. There's another thing of loot, though, way off there in the distance.
Okay.
To the south, it looks like.
I'm gonna try to snipe this target from
Well,
where
I can
I'm at.
snipe the target with my long-range missiles. Oh, you already did it. All right. Well, if we head towards the extraction point, you'll probably see the same column of light towards loot that I see. I imagine you'll be able to get there and back before I get to the landing zone.
I don't actually see the column of light.
Oh, okay. Over there, where my PPC just hit.
Fire it again. Okay, I'll head there.
I'll just hang out here.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
No? Well, might as well fight him.
Yeah, I've got long
Oh, I
range
see it
missiles
there.
to deal with him.
Yep.
Ah.
Alright, got it.
And come on, go down. There we go. And
We go in?
Yep, we're done.
Alright.
Good job, team. I think that was good work.
Sounds like Intersystem Advocacy has managed to crack the bandits' communication network. Let's hope that they've found what they're looking for.
Let's hope so, and then they can pay us to go do more of this. Good times. Continue. We only have 3 shares. We will spend all 3 of them on this PPC Tier 1.
Good call, though, because even if we'd taken 4 shares, we still couldn't have afforded the spider, and we don't need another spider.
Correct. I don't like the spider. But now we're actually making money on this job, too.
Right.
So that's good. So let's look at our battle mechs. The Jenner, the Javelin, and the Phoenix. The Jenner and the Javelin we can probably just repair here. They didn't lose any
Components.
So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. The Phoenix Hawk. How long is that going to take? 21 days? Rough. I think it's probably
That's still only
worth it.
like 1 jump, or maybe 2, though, if this mission sends us somewhere else. So
Yeah, exactly. Same with the Vindicator. So we're going to go ahead and go for it. All right. So, contracts. We don't have anything else for them here. So, like you said, we've got... What's this one? A raid contract. The charity case. So, yeah, we have 27 days just to jump to where the next one of those is. So, let's just do that. Actually, do we want to change out the Jenner's weapons while we travel?
do we have enough
Small lasers?
small lasers?
Probably.
Let me look.
I'm looking. We've
Okay.
got... No,
Not
actually we
really.
don't.
Yeah. That's fine.
So,
I can deal with the medium lasers. It just means that I have to choose my shots so I don't overheat. But it also gives me better range, so it's a trade-off.
okay, well, let's travel, and we'll be ready for more. Oh, we can get more cantina jobs. Let's see. Equipment
Always nice.
Collector. We certainly don't have that many small laser tier zeros, but we can start collecting them.
Yeah.
Drought worlds for security scanners and kill 15 warrior units. Sure. Contracts. So charity case. Oof. We could also do some other independent work. Wow. There's a Karita one that's 4 missions.
4 missions?
We don't have the
Yeah.
mechs to do that.
No. That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay. If we had 4 salvage shares, 15 is almost enough to start actually doing something.
Yeah.
But we're still just going to take cash to start with here, as that's allowing us to repair our gear when we're all said and done. I'm ready.
Okay.
This is a pretty straightforward... Well, here, hang on.
What type of mission was it?
Let me... I just view the contract. This is a... Oh, what is this one called?
It's fine.
I should have read it, and I didn't.
It's fine. I'm readied up.
Here we go, team.
The bandits have a command center up ahead. Head out and destroy the base. Doing
Oh.
so should
All right.
hopefully
It's one of those.
inside of the missing volunteers.
So just beat up a bunch of pirates.
Yep.
Seems perfectly
Gonna go
reasonable. I'm
around
thinking that
the
we
north
go
side?
Around the north side and then through.
Okay.
I think we'll be able to get
Yeah, well,
over.
we got a target already.
Be sure to take it apart.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the first one to pop my head over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Target acquired.
Yeah, they're already shooting at me.
All right. Well, the tank's down. It's probably an urban mech inside the facility.
Probably.
Target acquired. New target.
It sure is.
There's another mech off to the side here. Three mechs total. That's a lot of mechs.
Phoenix Hawk, you are in my way. All right.
Okay, down.
Just walk through this building.
Scratch that target off the list.
There is another mech here somewhere.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the wall, I think. Oh no, there's one in the base. Another urban mech.
Yeah.
And a locust.
Going after the urban mech.
I'll fight the locust.
Seems reasonable. You're the right speed for him.
Yep.
Oh, we've got a commando as well. Urban mech down.
Target acquired.
Urban mech went nuke.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Oh, loot somewhere.
Yeah, it's right by me.
Okay.
Once I deal with the,
VTOL on approach.
it actually am. I had to deal with some tanks. Okay,
Locust
good.
down. Helicopter down.
New target. Commando.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup
That
operation.
commando's coming around on you.
Yep.
The more ballistics, the merrier. Target is done.
Okay. Stripped his leg armor.
Alright, he's slowed down. Stop shooting me, you dingus.
He's down.
Yeah. Alright. I think we're doing pretty good. We should try to get that Phoenix Hawk to sit back a little bit, I guess, because he's not treating it well.
Yeah. Maybe I should take the Phoenix Hawk next time. I don't know.
Not sure. So yeah. Anyway, to the people watching, this is the gameplay loop of this game.
Yep.
This is it. So I don't know if you find it that interesting or not.
Grab that one.
Shoot the giant cannon. Mainly because I just hate the way that they make so much noise.
Yeah, they are loud.
Oh yeah, like it is fun, right? To be piloting the mechs. We just had. Maybe I'll show off what my like more advanced squad looks like. But also, like, building a new squad's kind of interesting too. Like recognizing, like, okay, you know. One of the things that's actually great is like playing with other people. Where?
Once you've found the
Oh,
targeted asset, move up to it.
I was like, where the heck is that arrow pointing? Ah, terrain.
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
I didn't get it. I was distracted.
Package acquired.
Alright, so now we just make our way due south and
Yep.
smash some stuff.
Blow up all the things.
Destroy the command centers at location Alpha.
Target acquired.
That tank was floating in midair.
Well, I mean, you blew it up, so that's why.
Yeah.
You blew it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good pun. High fives, Kevin Brown.
Commander, enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
Oh, good.
We can now leave at any time.
Well, I mean,
But I think we're in a decent position. I mean, our two AIs are not great.
but they're not the worst, and all they did was drop off an urban mech, it looks like.
Reporting critical damage. One down. Containment failure.
Oh, we did just lose the javelin.
Of course. Well, Murphy's dead.
Not necessarily. Oh, we have another mech inbound.
Yeah.
Should we stay or should we run?
Well, let's just go before we lose the Phoenix as well.
Okay.
Is our exit this way? Towards the
It
other
is.
mech.
Yep.
Oh, it's just a commando. It's about to lose an arm. It lost both of its arms, in fact. Alright, let's get out of here.
Evac is pretty far away.
Yeah, but you'll get there pretty quick. I'm not too
Yeah.
worried about it.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright. Well, looks like the base has been functionally crippled, but there doesn't seem to be any sign of the volunteers. Odd.
Yeah, do you think maybe we're being played? Is that usually how this works? Hey, everyone who doesn't know, people in this universe stink. Ah, we could have gotten another commando. We're going to take this rapid fire AC5, and then we'll take AC20 ammo because it's useful, and we're done here. Oh yeah, Murphy dead. Dead. That's usually how it goes when they get cored, though. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how that happens. We still made money, though.
Yeah.
That's nice. New cantina.
I think we're... No, you can take one more.
Take one more. We're gonna take the kill Igor units. Yeah, cord. Which, if we look at this javelin and we look at its actual situation here, it has 0 structure in the center torso. And that's where the nuclear reactor is that powers this whole thing. Which, by the way, I had a thought about that the other day that I wanted to bring up. Which is, like, I love when systems are like, oh, yeah, you know, this entire thing's powered by a nuclear reactor. And it's like, do you know what a nuclear reactor does? Just real quick, how do you think a nuclear reactor creates power? And the answer is... as with everything that humans have ever done to create power, is we boil water.
Mm-hmm.
So, in fact, every one of these things is a steampunk machine. I will not be taking any questions.
Yeah, accurate.
Oh. These bandits did not capture our aid workers. Intercepted comms messages relayed through the Outlaws' bases revealed that local civilians captured our team because they discovered the planet's secret. After the fall of the Star League and the start of the First Succession War, all of the warring great houses embraced total warfare. The continuous usage of nuclear, biological, and chemical weapons of mass destruction cleansed countless cities and killed untold millions. Entire worlds were rendered uninhabitable. Not until the end of the Second Succession War and moving into the Third Succession War, as the conflict stretched into centuries, did all of the great houses agree that such unfettered use of WMDs would leave conquerors nothing but dead planets to rule. Unfortunately, the civilians on these worlds discovered a cache of chemical weapons and are threatening to use them against their rulers unless all punitive measures are lifted on the planet's populace. Our aid workers have been caught in the civilians' desperation. Although we sympathize with the hardships these people have been forced to suffer, we cannot allow our volunteers to die, and we, of course, cannot allow these chemical weapons to be used. Stop these people before the horrors of the early succession wars are visited upon these worlds. So that's here in Luzerne. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
How are we on repairs?
let's take a look.
The
Oh,
Jenners should be pretty light.
yeah, the Vindicator's easy. The Jenner's easy. The Phoenix is, meh. The Javelin is gonna be bad.
Well, we can just swap something in for it, right?
Right, but I'm also so. This is a thing that I've noticed about the game that I honestly think is more important is recognizing that yes, it takes longer and it costs more, but it is worth it because of travel time and whatnot.
Yeah, it usually is.
Because it's not worth not having the mech available to you.
Yep.
So, yeah. Let's travel to Luzerne.
We also have to keep an eye out for the loot item for that one Cantina mission. It can pop up in any mission.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that. We need security scanners. There's no security scanners on any of these. We finally pieced together what happened to our volunteers. Destroy the ancient ruins housing chemical weapons to bury them for the foreseeable future under countless tons of rock and metal. With the WMDs out of the picture, we can convince the locals to release our people from custody. Sounds like a solid strat. Salvage shares or payout? Salvage shares or payout?
15 is enough that we could potentially pick up a mech.
Yeah, that's true. Let's try to pick up a mech. The Javelin, and we need another pilot there. We will put...
How many more pilots do we have?
We have 2 more spare pilots.
Yeah.
We'll put the Blackjack in there. The Phoenix will be ready in 5 days.
That puts us over tonnage.
Yeah. Let's just drop them into the Locust. That's way under. Commando.
That puts us 15 under.
Spider puts us 5 under.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Readied up. Yeah. So anyway, as I said, everything's steam powered, which means all hydraulics are probably also steam powered, which is great.
They don't actually use hydraulics. They use
Servos?
they actually use myomers. They're
synthetic
basically
muscle.
artificial muscles.
Yeah.
Big era chemical weapons. I guess the missing aid volunteers stumbled across the weapons and were taken hostage. The only hope to recover the volunteers is if we destroy the cache of chemical weapons.
I guess we just go in straight in.
Yeah, I mean, like, we can spiral in. We don't have to go in a straight line.
Sure.
Just in case. Like, something's gonna jump on us here. Once again, night vision helps with the color grading on this map.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get up on this ridge and hopefully see something to shoot missiles at.
Oh, I can scout for you and let you see targets.
Yeah.
There we go. There's some targets.
New target, Urban Mech.
Urban Mech.
There it is. I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
Urban Mech down.
Got another mech. It's a Phoenix Hawk.
New target, Phoenix Hawk.
It has a hatchet.
So it does. It's
So-
also already almost cored, so. Whoops, sorry.
But not yet. Despite my efforts.
Whoops. Yeah, I'm definitely more used to having the small lasers on here. I keep overheating.
Hey guys, focus fire, please.
Nice job.
What is that, a spider? Javelin.
Javelin. But he's about to lose a leg. Or I could just take out his core. So, yes, for the listeners, what you can salvage is based off of what you blow up. So you want to...
Not core the mech.
Right. You also want to, like, if you only have so many salvage points, so you want to do enough damage that it's kind of messed up, so that it's not worth as much, so that you can salvage it later.
Alright, that's down. Yeah. Alright, so we need to take out this facility, which, as you can see, has a
Yep.
giant target health bar. But the most efficient way to take out a facility is to walk through it.
Because you're in a giant multi-ton mech that can just stomp on things.
Yep.
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target facility. You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander. Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
There's the tank.
Destroyed.
Good job, Gunther.
You're almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains. A warehouse has been destroyed.
Incoming mech. We've done the damage.
No, so we have. There's 2 mechs, actually.
Oh, I
think.
just saw the one.
Or maybe I'm seeing things.
I absolutely saw one thing on the grid. There it is.
Target
Vulcan.
Vulcan.
It's on the way to our
He will not-
extraction site anyway.
Will not live long and prosper.
I like the Vulcan. It's goofy.
Yeah, they're good.
Ah, what happened?
One leg down.
Do not land on me. Do not land on me.
Destroyed.
Alright, are we extracting or are we sticking around?
Let's extract.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
We're doing really well on our end for damage, so the sooner we get out of here, the cheaper it is for us to have participated in this fight.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
We got a mech over here. Spider. I don't think we really... Oh, there's another one. It's Locust. I don't think we care, do we?
Nope. Go
Okay,
ahead and
I'm-
get... Oh, there's a third
Yep.
one.
It's too late. Sorry, I didn't see the third one. What was it?
Uh,
Oh, fire starter.
Fire starter would have been good.
Yeah.
This should be enough leverage for us. Hopefully.
I don't know that we got enough for a fire starter, though. Fire starters tend to be expensive to salvage because they're so good.
Why? Okay. Took a while to extract that time.
It's because she was telling story that neither of us were really paying attention to. Hey, we're now rank 5, which means that we're approaching being able to go on the mission that we started all this for. We didn't get a single mech to salvage.
Of course.
So this is the worst, is that we did too much damage to all of the mechs, so there was nothing worth salvaging. Alright, well, we are going to just take the most expensive stuff we can, because we can. Oh, except I don't want some of this stuff. We'll take the extra ammo, because you always end up needing more ammo. Medium laser short bursts. Machine gun tier 1s. AC-10 ammo we don't have any of, so having that on hand.
Oh, if we'd blown up one more ground vehicle, we would have gotten the cantina job.
No, truly the worst. We still actually end up coming out ahead on payday for the job.
Yep.
So that's nice. Also, we get a bonus at the end here. I know we will all lose sleep for months to come because of the many civilians who lost their lives, but we upheld the greater good this day. We have successfully secured the chemical weapons cache, and we'll be working with the proper authorities in an effort to safely dispose of them. Among the chemical weapons, we found a number of mech-grade weapons in various states of disrepair. We have no need for them, so you are free to take them off our hands. Hey, how about small pulse lasers?
Can I put those on my Jenner, please?
You may absolutely put those on the Jenner.
Lost tech. So small pulse lasers are technology that was lost when the Star League fell in the first Succession War, and they can't build them anymore.
Oh, I haven't seen this before, so now there's rival mercenary companies.
Yeah, I just ran into that in my playthrough, too.
Will now take notice of our operations within their assigned territory. Rival mercenaries will patrol territories that they are active in. These territories and allegiances will shift as the mercenaries take up new contracts and employment. Interesting. That's neat.
So one of the cool things is they'll drop, and depending on who they're working for, they might either be hostile to you or friendly to you.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. So like if you're working for different sides in a conflict zone, they'll drop and start attacking you. But if you're both working for the same house, they'll drop and they'll help you.
That's very cool. Well, I kind of feel like some of this is going to be easy. It's like just start repairing the Vindicator, start repairing the Blackjack, repair the Spider, and then the Jenner, because we're going to do a loadout swap with this, will take longer, and it's better to do loadout swaps
Elsewhere.
So there's... Oh my gosh, why can't I go in a direct line to that location?
So although it'll actually only take... I just did it just to see what it would do. It'll be just under 11,000 C-bills, and it'll be 18 days.
Oh, just do it.
Okay.
Just do it. Alright, and so we still need to get up one more recommended reputation before we go to Benfield to actually start the story mission we said we were going to do. So let's just look at... Oh, we have new transmissions. No, we're not doing that one. That one's all the way on the other side of the galaxy from us.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second. I forgot to repair the armor, so I need to do that too.
Oh, yes, very much so. There.
So now it'll take 23 days. I think that's still probably okay.
Okay, so... Neat. None of these are particularly useful to us as far as these missions that are still in this region are concerned. So there's a Scorched Earth contract for Kurita there. There's in this one, yeah. What's Hanover?
I think we'll definitely want to try to hit the. I think we want to stay in this zone because we want to get that cantina item before we leave it, because you don't want to have to come back.
Right, exactly. So we'll travel to this first one. We'll just hit each zone until we see if we can hit it and get it done. Oh, jump ships. Contracts. Neither of these have it. We don't want to do a 3-mission operation either.
No,
we do not have
we
the
don't.
mechs for that yet.
No.
All right, so we'll do a Scorched Earth misdirect assault for
Okay.
Kurita here against some pirates. During a sandstorm, we are conducting an intelligence gathering raid on Schuler 7, and to draw attention away from our actions, we need a diversion. Destroying whatever you find at the marked location should cause enough of a distraction to let us accomplish our goals. But be warned, once you are en route to the target, expect opposition. The locals maintain a militia base in the area and won't take kindly to your presence. You don't say. Oh, wow, we don't have a lot of good options for our negotiation points.
Mm-mm.
Damn, Kurita. You gotta be like that.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
Okay. Well... Both the Jenner and the Vindicator are still under repair. The Vindicator is going to be being worked on for 11 days, or the Jenner was still being worked on for 11 days. You know what? I'm going to take the Blackjack from that guy. And then if we go light mechs, put the Javelin and the Spider in there, and you can run your Phoenix Hawk. Seems reasonable.
Let me take a look at the weapon groups on the
Sure.
that. Yeah, that should work.
Bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
All right, we good?
Ready up. We are going to rush in and smash some things. There's only the one location in the middle of the map, so let's stick to the south side and head due west.
To render the whole facility uninhabitable. I'll monitor your progress from the dropship and report when our employer is satisfied with the work.
Ooh, don't use night vision on this map, though.
Let's take that tank apart.
Hey, we took that tank apart. So Drew clearly has a preference for mechs that are faster than everything else.
Yes. I.
If you find the acquisition,
Oh, hey, we got loot.
contact in order to pick it up. Our target is now marked. Go get him.
Mech forces, we are a civilian run installation. Stand down and identify yourself.
Target destroyed.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
Oh, it's a cicada.
Target is done.
So the blackjack I'm piloting has got 2 sets of lasers and then 2 ballistics cannons. So cycling between using the lasers and then hitting them with the cannons as soon as they reload is very important to my damage output.
Destroying all the gas generators.
We sure are.
At reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
Smashy, smashy. One helicopter down.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
Ooh, loot.
Oh, get it.
I got it.
Okay.
I'm right on top of it.
Ready to start pickup operation.
Tank?
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
There was a helicopter there. Where'd he go? Aha. He's trying to hide from me. Oh, we got a mech.
To 50%.
Cicada.
Oh, cicadas. How I'm disappointed in me. Incoming helicopter. Oh, I lost an arm. That cicada's gonna pop? Awesome. Smashy, smashy.
Last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home. Once you've found a targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Helicopters inbound.
Yeah, I see him on the radar.
Cargo acquired.
I'm just trying to finish smashing.
Yeah. Got him.
5% left. And done.
This whole
Got another
place
mech.
has been flattened.
I didn't see what it was, though.
Before more trouble arrives, head to the evac zone.
Yeah.
We don't have much salvage on this one, so I'm not sure it's really
It's
worth
not
it
worth
to
sticking around.
engage. It's a Shadowhawk, though. Man, I wish we had a shot at that.
There's no way in hell we'll have enough salvage for a Shadowhawk.
No.
I'll try to
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
encourage him to leave you alone while you get us out of here.
Yep. I am showing him my most armored face as I run away.
Well done,
Alright,
Commander.
we're good.
Time to collect our pay.
Yeah. It's tough when you like see a good mech like that and you just go, but wait, there's no way I'll ever have enough salvage for it. So what's the point of like toughing it out, right? Yeah, we didn't even get enough for one of the cicadas, and I hate cicadas. All right. I also hate flamers, which is to say the weapon type flamer. We'll take some of those medium laser short bursts. Just more LRMs, I guess. Alright, we killed 30 ground vehicles, which means we get a bunch of money and some rep. Yay! And then... yeah, we're still dealing with more of this. Oh, hey! There is a Vulcan for sale that I could immediately turn in for this other Cantina mission here.
Yeah.
What's the
What do we get
Cantina
out of the
payoff?
Cantina mission? Yeah.
Let's... oh, I can't look at that anymore. You know what? Generally speaking, I've found it's worth it. So here's something that we haven't done yet, which I'm going to show off. We're going to buy this Vulcan because we need one for our Cantina job. Now, if we go to Battle Mechs, we'll see that, oh, geez, here's this thing. And most of its stuff's trashed or damaged or whatever because that's what they sell. Now, we could strip this mech before we get rid of it. But the best way to strip mechs is that we have mech cold storage. And if we just say, hey, move this to cold storage, it'll go over there and unequip every piece of usable gear off of it and put it in my inventory. And now I can go over here and just say, yeah, we'll sell this for a light rifle. Like, we don't get as much money as we just spent, but we get 100 rep and, you know, some other stuff. A light rifle.
Yeah, I think that's worth it.
And light rifle ammo. I think that was probably a straight up trade.
Yeah.
And
then you get the experience.
And then we get the
mech
experience for mech upgrades, which I've still never actually used any of.
Some of them are really good.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't actually make that much of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them are really good.
Sure. So we're going to repair the Phoenix Hawk. We're going to repair this Javelin. We're going to repair... well, wait. I lost weapons. I got to make sure I actually have replacements. I do. We'll repair the Blackjack. And we will repair the Spider. And then we will go to the star map. And we will jump to... this location. And see if maybe we can finish this other Cantina quest. Oh. Oh, there is a Cantina here, so we can pick up more Cantina quests. Oh, hey, collect a Spider Mech. I already have one of those.
And I don't know that we really...
collect one Centurion. Well, there's a fire starter for sale. I don't care about that fire starter.
Ooh, it's expensive, though.
Yeah, we don't have the money for that. Like I said, fire starters are actually good.
They are.
In my opinion. Spider Mech, I don't think is actually that good.
No, I'd even say we could potentially sell the one we've got. Although we're a little light on mechs. So
yeah,
maybe
I wouldn't yet necessarily. A Centurion. These people want us to get them a Spider, a Fire Starter, and a Centurion.
Yeah, we're basically getting them set up with their own first lance.
Yeah, Spider Mech. We're gonna go ahead and prep getting rid of that one. I don't even remember which one the Centurion is.
It's a pretty solid. I think it's either a very light medium or a very heavy light. I just don't
Yeah.
remember which.
Hey, here's one where we can get our thing.
All right.
Simple and straightforward. Get in and destroy all designated targets. Grab anything valuable you come across. This one is an objective raid. It's 2 kilometers from the drop zone, and there are active artillery emplacements.
I can deal with those.
Yes, you can. We are going to take the salvage,
Yeah.
and then we're going to take the payout.
Oh, we can get up to 18. We should be able to get a mech out of this,
Yeah.
unless they just aren't on offer.
Right. Put in the Vindicator. Phoenix Hawk is 7 days out from ready.
Jenner,
Yeah, Jenner.
which I can now fire for days.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a perfectly fine loadout for this.
All right.
The spider. Do I want to swap that spider for one of these other ones? No.
We have 5 tons to play with.
None of the other mechs we have are heavier that are available
Yeah.
yet. So we'll just go in with what we got. Yeah, Spider Mech really does only kind of run around until it gets hit once and then it goes kaboom.
Time to pillage. Our employer wants to destroy enemy assets and raid for supplies.
Let's
right, where
head
to?
due north to start.
Yeah, well, we got guys right behind us already.
Yeah, so we'll go north
Alright, I guess-
first. We'll go north and head around counterclockwise.
You have no idea how much it pleases me to have the
Informant indicates one
Short bursts.
Wubba-dub lasers.
probable location is marked on your map.
Okay, so, and then there's the pickup location is marked, so, for our special item.
Yeah.
You got any trouble in there?
Nope.
Objective down.
Alright, I'm gonna check this far north east corner. Because there tends to be stuff hidden in the corners of these maps. I've found.
I should probably not run off on my own, huh?
No, that would probably be bad. But I'm coming around the north side. I'm sorry I'm in the slow mech this time.
Oh, it's fine.
Got a tank or something coming over the rise?
Is that the artillery firing? Oh, there's a turret. I didn't even see you down there. Okay. Opposition seems oddly light on this map so far.
Well, it's also a lower difficulty.
Yeah. Okay, we got our item.
To restock on ammo.
Alright.
Haven't seen the turrets yet. They're usually tucked in a corner.
I saw some and I went ahead and
Oh, well, here we are.
blasted
We
them.
have some here.
But I'm not too worried.
Okay, we got a mech. Urban mech.
Where'd he go? There he is.
Target urban mech.
He's down.
I missed these lasers.
Like, Drew's gonna handle this mission basically all on his own. I don't even know why we're here.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Not actually upset. But you're right, resistance has been very light. We'll just... They don't need that.
Oh, we got a...
Is on our list of targets.
Yep.
There's our artillery barrage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the artillery.
Yeah, why don't you go do that?
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
We're gonna jump down this cliff, team.
Okay, there's still more artillery somewhere, because I
Oh, there's a
blew
lot
up.
down here.
Okay.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
And you went over the edge?
I went over the edge.
Okay, it looks like they're going around.
That's good.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Target is done. Good work, Commander. That's one less target. All objectives destroyed. We're inbound on marked evac point. Get here as quickly as you can, Commander.
Alright.
Yeah, they're like all the way on the south side of the map. Just get us out of here.
Yep.
No point in sticking around.
Nope.
Enemy destroyed.
Ooh,
We got a
what
mech
are you-
inbound. Do we want to hold off?
No, it's a cicada.
Okay. I don't think we're gonna lose a lot on salvage this time because there just wasn't anything to fight.
Well,
Mission complete, Commander. Let's go
But-
home.
it just is what it is. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Yep.
Allied units under heavy fire.
Unfortunately, sometimes that's how it goes. You're gambling, effectively,
Mm-hmm.
which is the gameplay loop. You know, you're sitting here and you're trying to get. Oh God, yeah, we're taking a bath on this one. Ooh, that sucks. Like at least we got paid. Like there was so little resistance, we didn't take a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna turn in that mercenary mission for the ammo.
Aerodynamic hull. What does that one do? Oh, that's for missiles. Yeah.
I'm not gonna turn in our spider mech yet because it's what's allowing us to do missions back to back still. I do wish that we could afford. Well, I mean, I could spend the money, but I'd rather save the money for a middle class mech, a medium, rather than getting another light. The lights we have are fine, but they're not what we need. Alright, so we are currently Rep 5. Gosh, where is that thing again? Can't remember where that is. We're Rep 5. I don't know how close we are to Rep 6. But we've got to be getting close.
Is there a time limit on the mission we accepted over there in the boonies?
There is, and it's not like both of these missions that we have access to now. There's tributes for the Imperator, but that's like all the way on the southwest side of the
Yeah.
star map. And then there's a new one now for the Tauran Concordant, which is all the way in the southeast of the map, as I recall. We're not anywhere near doing those. And those are part of the Legends of the Kestrel Lancers. I'm not worried about them. They're not the ones that we're really worried about doing. Those in need, as long as we get to this, I think it'll warn us before it gets too close.
Okay.
But like we've got to be close to being able to do it, right? Like we're only a little bit of rep under. But if I select that one and I view intel and we look at the potential mechs that are going to be fielded, like we know we're going to be fighting House Steiner, and it's like, okay, well, Wolverines.
Those don't look bad. We've been fighting
Vulcans and
those.
Phoenix Hawks and Shadow Hawks and Panthers and Javelins and blah blah blah. Like, you know, stuff that we've been fighting. So like we
Yeah.
can probably take it. But first, before we do that, we've got to stop off in an
I would
industrial.
like it if we could pick up like one more medium mech so that we could swap out like the Spider for a heavier tonnage mech for some of those. But
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna travel this industrial center first.
okay.
Because they tend to have better mech options for sale.
Yep.
And maybe there'll be a rare mech for sale still, or something that we can pick up. So let's look at the mech market. Well, they have spiders for sale too.
Well, we could pick one up and turn it around for the
Yeah.
mission. Although I think that's probably
A waste.
yeah.
This fire starter is cheaper than the other one, but it seems like it's in pretty good condition, honestly. Like, again, I like the fire starter more than the spider. Well, let's look at the star map. There's a rare mech in Vorarlberg.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell us what it is. Do we want to buy this fire starter?
Fire starters are good.
I
And
agree.
I think
You just replace those flamers
Even though-
with some real weapons.
even though it's lighter than, or it's it's not a medium. I think it would be a good replacement for the Spider that we're currently running.
I agree. That was exactly what I was thinking. Is we get this, trade the spider in, replace
Yep.
the flamers on this with some small lasers.
Yep.
And just make it a great harassing unit.
Yeah.
I do wish that it didn't have the torso energies. Instead, that it had more torso ballistics. But
Mm-hmm.
there's, unfortunately, you can't have it all. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to purchase this. We're going to go to our battle mechs. We're going to take this spider and shove it in cold storage so that we can take all of its gear away. And then we're going to turn around and sell that sucker for more machine guns. Good job, team. And then we're going to go into our battle mech and, oh, here's this fire starter. First things first. Always. Put it in the correct paint scheme.
Otherwise, how would you know who it works for?
How would you
You
know
might
who owns
accidentally
it?
shoot it.
Right, exactly. By having all of our mechs be bright frigging yellow, we know who not to shoot. Let's look at our loadout. So, like I said, we're going to get rid of all these flamers because flamers are awful. we are going to. How much machine gun ammo is in here? One ton of ammo is enough ammo for a battle, right?
It's enough for 2 machine guns. You don't usually need 1 ton per machine gun.
Yeah, so we're going to go flamer away. We are going to look at our small lasers. We're just going to take the tier 0 ones so that they can all be the same. To start with. Oh, they have short burst ones. They only have 3 of them, though, in the market.
Those I like the short burst ones, but 3...
It just makes it awkward.
Yeah.
We'll
But it's also...
We'll just get 2 of them, and we'll put them in the arms.
The AI is going to be piloting it so that it can deal with the awkwardness. It's more of an issue if one of us was doing it.
I might just only have it have 3 lasers, and then give it more heat sinks.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Ooh. It's got 2 medium lasers on it as well, so it's kind of like, do you want to just...
Make it a small laser boat?
Yeah, I do eventually. Unfortunately, it's just not an option with what we have available, so... Put in some more heat sinks. And then we got to remove...
Take out 2 of the
jump jets.
jump jets, I think, would be my recommendation.
I mean... And then if I go to max armor, though, we're still 0.8 over. So it's kind of like, well, what do we get rid of? Like we can...
One of the jump jets and some of the armor, probably in the legs.
Yeah.
And the head.
Yeah.
I'd go down to...
Let's go down to 20 in the head. Yeah, there we go. And then the legs get to stay fully armored.
Okay.
That's where I put all the heat sinks, was in the legs. So
Yeah.
I think that is a good deal. And now it's going to take 25 days to be ready. But when it is ready, it'll be great. Just put you right up there. Well, let's go see what this one in Vorarlberg is. Maybe it's something we want to pilot.
And maybe they'll have more of the short burst small lasers.
It's possible. Anything's possible. How are there 6 people watching this? What the heck is going on?
People like to watch mechs fight each other.
I guess. Hello, everybody that's watching. Okay. What do we want to do? Trebuchet. There's a trebuchet. Ooh.
You know, we also might want to take a look at their pilots, because we only have 2 spares at the moment.
You're right. Pilots for hire?
Picking up a trebuchet, though, can we afford that?
No. Absolutely not. And it's a rare trebuchet, too, so it's...
Yeah. Dang.
I'm angry at them for having long-range missiles in the arm slots. How dare you? Who do you think you are? There is also a Vulcan, but it's...
Yeah.
We don't have...
Also, that would take... Like, we'd have 3,000 C-bills left.
Yeah, no, we don't have enough money. But...
We wouldn't have enough to repair it.
Yeah. It's part of the reason why I'm looking at this trebuchet being like, man, I wish we could.
Yeah, it would be a fantastic addition.
Let's see if we...
Is there anything we can sell?
How much is that thing? Almost 5?
Yeah.
So... We could sell a mech.
Yeah. What are we not, like...
But that's the thing, is like, what are we not planning on using? I don't think there is anything yet.
Yeah.
I think that it's just, that's one of those situations where we're going to stare at it and go, oh, how I wish.
Yeah.
I wish.
We want to take a look at the equipment and see if they had any of the small
Short-
lasers,
Right. Thank you.
short bursts, to see if we can
They
finish loading out the fire starter.
do. Okay. Battle mech. Except I have to cancel its work order if we're doing that.
No. Well, that's fine. We can just pick them up and finish loading it out later.
Yeah, I just need small laser, B laser, binary laser.
Yeah, that's a new weapon they added in the Solaris expansion.
Massive heat production, huh? Damn.
Yeah.
They weren't kidding. I don't think that does enough damage to justify that.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to be on the fence for that one.
All right, so
I'd probably just pick up.
which
The
ones do
two
I
and the-
have on it?
You have ones on it right now.
Tier 1s?
Yeah.
Screw it. There. We'll just have a couple on hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Not the end of the world.
So,
right.
geez, 2 multiple missions? I guess we're doing a beachhead contract.
Okay.
Who does... Well, I guess we'll find out who this guy works for. Probably Steiner. Oh, lost viewers. Apparently, pointing out that there were people lurking was enough to make them leave. There's a fire starter here and a hatchet man.
Ooh, I like the hatchet man.
So it's got a medium hatchet. Medium
But that's-
laser, medium laser.
Unfortunately, another one we can't quite afford.
Oh, yeah, no, we can't afford any of these. But it's interesting.
Yep.
All right. We're here for a contract. We're here for the lost ones. Mercenary territory, Harlock's Warriors. I don't know who Harlock's Warriors works for.
270-ton limit?
Oh, we can't do that. Oh my god, this is difficulty 53.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, you know what? We're going for it.
Okay.
We're going to our actual campaign that we supposedly started.
Yep.
It says that it's recommended reputation level 3, so we should be good to go. But dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Watch, we're just gonna like completely roll it. And be like,
it will
why
feel
didn't
like-
we just come here right away?
Right. Yeah. But hey, they've got another Jenner for sale.
They do.
All right.
By the way, you are
Contracts.
also welcome to pilot the Jenner sometime if you want to.
Oh, I'm sure I,
don't-
could if I wanted to.
I don't
so those
Need exclusive
in
rights
need-
to it.
Yeah, I think the Jenner's fine, but it doesn't bring me joy the way it does you. And
Yep.
so I'm willing to pass.
Cool.
All right.
Especially now that I've got full wub-dub lasers on it.
We've learned that a lance from the Arcturian Guards is often sent to garrison at a number of small installations close to their primary base of operations. While we don't know the exact garrison rotation of the lance, you should be able to find them at one of the marked locations. Destroy each and every one of the main targets. We will swoop in to salvage them. So we can get up to 12 salvage shares, which I think is probably worthwhile because we might be able to get some mechs out of it.
Yeah.
We'll confirm that. We need to select a mech for you. Fire starter? I might take the fire starter. Oh, the fire starter's not ready yet. Is it? Oh, it is.
It looks like it is.
It is ready. But maybe we put you in the blackjack. And you're at 30. We'll put you in the fire starter. No,
I think that's a good loadout.
definitely want to swap those two pilots around, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
He's got the higher ballistic skill.
higher ballistics.
So yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, before I ready up for this mission, I'm going to take a short break.
All right.
So for everyone, this is your opportunity to cycle fluids, get more water, get rid of water, do what you got to do. Stand up and stretch. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay. And we return. I have soda and cookies. So everything's great. The hope is that this is going to go really well now that we have realized the game may be intended for us to go straight here.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure.
Oh boy.
Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
The independent people of Sky want us to eliminate a lance of hatchet men suspected to be on patrol at one of the launch nav points. Be sure to approach each one with caution, Commander. While the hatchet man's signature hatchet is devastating up close, it's more than capable of splitting a mech in two after a handful of blows.
All right.
Where are we going?
I'm
Straight
just,
down.
Yeah, I'm saying let's go straight west down the south side here.
All right.
Take this map in a clockwise pattern.
Sounds good.
And don't get chopped in half by a hatchet.
Yeah.
That sounds like
That
it would
sounds-
be bad.
Some bad intel. Our target is not here.
Oh, we do have a mech though.
To look
I
at the
do see a
assault.
fire
Fire starter.
Alpha unit only shooting mercenary mechs.
And the tank. Oh, I missed that time. Back away, back away.
Do we want to try to mess him up a bit more? He's good enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can salvage that one. That would be fantastic.
Yes, it would be very nice to get some good salvage. All right.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
All right, so nothing in this facility for us.
Nope.
All right, well, let's just keep heading around our clock.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
One tank down.
There is another target out here, but I keep losing
I
it.
see a
Oh, we got mech.
spider.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operations. The more ballistics...
I hate spiders.
And I go after the tanks over
Yeah,
here.
you do that. I got the spider's attention.
Target destroyed.
Spider down. That went very well.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Our munitions can be restocked.
Alright, stick to the west side and keep going around the clock.
Yep. Hatchet man.
I see a hatchet man.
All our targets are here, Commander. Be careful and take them out quick.
Are there 3 of them over there?
Matches the class of beetle we're after. Take it out. Scrap that one.
There are.
There are 4.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe hang back a little bit and launch some missiles into them to start
Yep.
with.
Target acquired.
One hatchet down. Another hatchet down.
Target acquired.
Taking on the western one first. There's
We have an
also
assassin
an
inbound, too.
assassin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to take that assassin out.
Hatchet man down.
Right on cue. Beetle on approach. Target is done.
Alright, took down another helicopter.
Target acquired.
I missed.
Oh no.
I'd kind of like to grab one of those hatchet men for ourselves, but I'm pretty sure we won't get that option given the mission.
I think we get one from completing this mission sequence.
That would make sense.
Have all targets showing up as KIA on my scopes. Great work.
Should we exit?
I think we're doing really well, actually. So, like, you know, doing a little bit more exploring on the map, especially since, you know, you've got the speed to do it quickly, I think
Okay.
is worthwhile. Because if we can get some more salvage while we're here, I think it's worthwhile.
Okay.
One down.
And we've got the opportunity to maybe get some of our, like, cantina kill quests done.
Yep. That landing zone is big.
Just go around it.
Yeah.
Huh. I was hoping we'd see more salvage or more enemies by now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a turret. That's down. that last facility in the northeast was the last marker point as well, so there might actually be enemies there.
Yeah. So, we do have an enemy. It's a cicada.
Good job, team.
I am out of armor on my right arm, which is making me a little bit nervous.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to lose.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and call it. We don't have any more pickups here.
Okay.
Go ahead and run back to the escape zone.
Alright. Yeah, I was expecting to find at least a little bit of loot drop, but...
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, even if, like, what we get is the opportunity to salvage that cicada and then just turn around
Yeah.
and sell it, it's worthwhile.
Yep.
But, yeah. It is so funny how much faster you are than us.
It's nice to have that capability, though, for this particular reason,
Yeah,
right? I can go
exactly.
end a mission faster than you guys could. Because we all extract at the same time, even if only one of us gets there.
Yep. Video games. What's that? We're pinned down and under fire? Yeah, but one of us crossed the finish line. That's all that matters.
Here we go. We're gonna get to 6 rep too.
All right, we can take this fire starter,
Yeah.
which means that we can then turn around and sell it on the quest.
Got some hatchets we could pick up. Yeah.
I have
That
to
was the
know-
right call.
I have to know which one. It's the A that we just picked up. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to send it to cold storage. Get all of its
What
stuff.
slots does it have?
It has 8 energy slots.
Oof. Okay.
Here, remove from storage. Versus 6 and 2 ballistics, which is what the one we've got is.
Right. I think
So if
I think
go,
there's one that's 4 and 4, and I think that's the one.
the one that I like. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This thing has a total of 8 energy slots.
Ooh.
It's got 4 small energies in the torso, and 2 small and 2 medium on each arm, or 1 small and
Yeah.
1 medium on each arm. Like that's a heck of a laser boat.
Yep.
But honestly, I prefer having the option for the ballistics.
Machine guns are pretty solid.
Yeah.
Once you strip armor, machine guns are great at getting crits, which blows up
A lot of stuff.
components. And
Yeah. So it was the
Ammo can
A
blow up.
that I needed to get. Yeah, the
Yep.
A is the one that's going away. Confirm. I mean, we're trading that in for, 1.1 million C-bills, some XP, some rep,
yeah,
LRM 5, tier 4.
Yeah.
Like,
seems good.
seems decent. All right.
Ooh, we have some.
New options. So there's some Draconis Combine, Crimson Crusade stuff. Ooh, you get a dragon. What's the one N? Is that the good one?
I don't know off the top of my head.
It seems fine. Doesn't seem like it's particularly great. It is faster though.
I mean, it's a 60-ton mech, which
Yeah.
is a slot we don't have.
No, for sure.
But I think, like I said, I think we get a hatchet man out of completing this
Right.
one we started.
So we might as well finish the Sky Pro Independence Fighters.
Yeah.
Good work, Commander. We were able to recover all 4 of the hatchet men that your lance destroyed, but their battle damage is significant. In order to get them operational, we will need to collect a large supply of replacement parts. We identified a series of locations where the Arcturian guards have stored replacement actuators, Myomer bundles, and weapon systems for the hatchet men. We'll need to conduct an objective raid to find and recover these supplies in order to repair the lance of hatchet men you've captured for us. We'll highlight locations in which the supplies should be located, but it'll be up to you and your lance to identify and recover any materials on site. Tactical information has been forwarded to Rihanna. Good luck, Commander. Yeah, we'll take that one. And then we won't accept any of the other ones yet. So let's look at our star map. Where is it? Where are we supposed to be going? Okay. Home. Those in need. Where? Oh, it's still in Benfield.
No. Okay.
Ben fled. Okay, well, if we're supposed to stay here and keep doing this, fine.
That seems fine. Do we want to repair? Or do we want to use our second string lance?
Let's start the repairs. We can probably delay the contract start by a few days. Recovered supplies to get these up and running. Yeah. I think that's right.
Yeah.
So the mission starts in 11 days because that's when our repairs will finish. I think that's fine.
All right.
Our bills are due in 6 days, though. But
We
we're
got-
not gonna have
we got
a
money.
better loadout than this. Do I want to take over the fire starter? Is my question. Maybe.
They're fun. I like them.
Yeah. No, I also like the fire starter. What can we take instead of? Take the Phoenix, and then we can start in 7 days.
Yep.
Yeah, let's wait the 7 days for the mission to start. I'm ready. I hope those who are still watching are finding this entertaining. It's a whole lot of doing the same thing.
Yes, may have their salvaged hatchet men, but
Yeah.
they currently don't have the means to repair and refit them. Their intelligence has
Oh, boy.
highlighted potential locations for various supplies needed to repair and maintain the Arcturian Guard hatchet men. Our mission here is a straight-up smash and grab to rob them of these supplies. We'll move on the facilities marked on your HUD, collect our clients' needed components, and then get out of there before the rest of the Arcturian Guards can respond. Be careful, Commander. Although we took out a full lance of them, the Arcturian Guards reportedly still have 2 more lances worth of hatchetmen active in their roster. Be sure to approach each facility with
8
caution.
hatchet men in here?
Risk
Oof.
to serious
Potentially.
loss.
Yeah, we got some targets over here.
Yeah. Oh, I have the machine. After we do this little sortie, I need to adjust my weapon groups.
Oh wow, I'm actually taking fairly heavy damage back here. Don't like that.
Scrap that one.
There were just a lot of tanks.
Got more tanks inbound.
Yeah, looks that way.
One down.
Alright, before we move on too far, I need to fix my weapon
Yeah.
groups. This is going to
Yep,
drive
go for it.
me nuts. Machine guns can be on a different button. There we go. That's better. Whew. Wow, incoming mech. Looks like commando.
New target commander.
Commando down. Oh, this fire starter never overheating is so nice.
How is this tank still alive? Got a hatchet man over here.
I'm gonna run around the outside taking out these turrets and ignore him. No, there's oh, that's ours.
Target is done.
Target destroyed.
Hatchet down.
Yeah.
Enemy destroyed.
Right.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
You got it.
Yeah.
You can never have too much ammunition.
All right. Go up this little valley.
Got somebody's shooting at us.
Yeah, there's some turrets. And the tank. Tank down, turret down.
Target acquired.
Another tank over here. There wasn't. Speed up, speed up. Get out of there, get out of there.
Oof. Got another hatchet man.
Yeah, I'm running around this facility taking out turret.
Okay.
Diving in to start the search. There's a turret up top there. Alright, hatchet down.
Yep.
I'm running up top to this ridge to take out this stupid turret up here. It's shooting us in the back. It's very annoying.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go start searching the complex.
Yeah. Take out this tank. Take out that turret. Alright. I've taken too much damage because I was too far in the lead, taking too many hits.
Yeah, I've taken some, but
Asset. Move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
It's hard to remember that I'm now also in a light mech and not a medium mech.
yeah. Got a tank on the other side here.
Alright, we've killed enough helicopters for a quest. There's got to be another hatchet man, right?
I'm cheating.
I see you. You're not cheating.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
I didn't even see it. There it is. You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the last of our clients' needed supplies. Time to
Okay, we good?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else.
get a move on it.
Alright, we've blown up a few mechs, so we should have some options for salvage, but... Oh, we got a
they're
drop ship.
dropping in right on top of us.
Yeah.
Alright, let's... They're chasing
Oh, I don't like
me.
this. Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Come back inside. Okay, this spider is getting wrecked by Rihanna firing cannons at it from the dropship, so we got that going for us. Bye, spider. Locust down. I'm gonna get this supply drop.
Okay. I'm heading over to the extraction.
We're clear.
Always good to restock on ammo.
Oh, there's another drop. Can I get it before we get out of here? Oh, you already
I got
dropped
it. Yeah. It was on the way.
Let's get out of here, Commander. Job well done.
Yeah, let's get out of here, Major.
Kind of a weird landing spot.
Yeah, well, mechs. Dropship. Gravity manipulation. Something, something. Alright, well, we can get a spider or we can get a locust.
The spider sells for more, so that is the answer.
Is it when the locust has a repairable medium laser short burst?
Yeah, because it's only a tier 0.
Alright. So take the spider and sell it.
That's my vote.
Sure. And then we have 3 more, which we'll spend on...
We need small lasers for one of the missions, don't we?
Yeah.
And they have 4 of them.
Lasers. No.
Oh
I
no,
own
we have
of
4.
them. They only have 1 available.
Right, yeah.
Let's just take Yep. Yeah, sure. That seems fine. Everybody's healthy. We took minimal damage. Excellent work, Commander. Not only were you able to acquire surplus supplies in excess of what we initially estimated, but you've also eliminated more of the Arcturian Guard's hatchetmen for us to salvage. With this surplus, my superiors have authorized me to provide you with our first refurbished hatchetman as a bonus for your exemplary performance. You'll need it for your next assignment. Hey, we have one hatchetman. We killed 15 warrior units, which means we get stuff. So hey, look, we have a hatchetman. Look at that goofy head. Why does the head have fins? Right? Like, this doesn't fly. Anyway.
Maybe that's the escape pod, right? It launches off when the mech's about to go down.
No, maybe. Maybe. Wow, it's got an AC-10 on the upper torso there. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, hatchetmen are fun.
80 rounds. Does it swim? No. Something that weighs 45 tons and has no buoyancy does not swim.
Although in the tabletop game, if you put heat sinks in its legs, they're more effective if it's in the water.
That makes sense.
Yep.
It has 2 medium lasers. The hatchet. Wow. They aren't kidding that that thing does good damage in melee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it will wreck things in melee.
Huh.
But the hatchetman isn't super well armored, so like if you're in melee, a little bit of a risk.
Sure. Well, I'm like looking at it already going, does it really need jump jets?
That's a fairly common thing to take off from what I have seen.
Take off the jump jets, give it more armor.
Yep.
Like, even that's still not max armor.
It's better though.
Yeah. I'm going to just go ahead and queue that up. But, of course, it's a company mech, which means it needs the company paint job. There we go. Look at that. Just gonna... swing a really big axe into all of our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
This spider, we were going to move to cold storage. And we don't have a cantina mission for it, so we're just going to go right ahead and sell it for a stack of cash. And then we're going to start repairs on all of these mechs that are slightly damaged. I lost an arm? I don't remember losing an arm. That's frustrating. Well, view transmissions. Those in need, part 3. The independent people of Skye have come to learn that Tobias Klein is stationed here on Benfled with the Arcturian Guards. Tobias is the eldest son of Emma Klein, who sits on the Defiance Industries Board of Directors. We believe that Tobias's current station may be the reason Defiance and the Archon have shown such clear favoritism towards the Arcturian Guards. We're tasking your lance with finding Tobias and his catapult and destroying it. Even if Tobias survives the encounter, the destruction of his family's mech should show to his mother that the Arcturian Guards are undeserving of such preferential treatment. Okay. I'm down.
Yeah. Ooh, and we'll get a Warhammer? Oh, no, that was a different...
That's different
transmission.
Yeah, different transmission. Yeah. We can have a Warhammer if we go do it.
Yeah.
To send a message to the board of Defiance Industries, we need to take Emma Klein's son's Tobias off the board, destroy his family's catapult, and prove the return guards undeserving of the preferential treatment they receive. Yeah. Mega City, late afternoon. Mission is not starting in 31 days. We're gonna take this hatchet, man. We're over tonnage now. Let's take blackjack. I guess we're waiting for 18 days for the Jenner, which is fine.
Let me see what are my options here. We're at we can go 10 tons higher, but I don't think we have. Let's see, who do we have currently? Javelin, blackjack, and hatchet man.
I mean, technically, the hatchet man's also like the hatchet man's the 18 days. The Jenner's only 9 days. It's the hatchet man.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
taking
then
it.
we can just wait. That's fine.
Yeah. Like, I think that's perfectly acceptable. And with that in mind, the Jenner is 30, so we could go to... I mean, let's just take the fire starter. Oh, the fire starter is the one that's 31 days. That's right. So... yeah, I'll leave him in the javelin. Yeah, we're going to wait for 18 days, and then we're going to go kick this guy's teeth in. Ready up, team. Oh.
Tobias Klein, son of Defiance Industries board member Emma Klein, has been discovered to be serving with the Arcturan Guards. The independent people of Skye believe that Tobias's current assignment to the Guards is one of the primary reasons why Defiance has shown
Let's
such
just
favoritism
stand by
towards
for a second.
the unit. They want him and his family's catapult taken out as a way to send a message to Defiance's board of directors. Search for Tobias and his catapult at the Martin up points, then prepare for extraction once he's been eliminated.
Yeah. Gonna change my weapon groups real quick. So I got. I want to put the hatchet there and the medium hand there. Hatchet, punch. Hatchet, punch. All right. Oh, the cockpit difference on this hatchet man's also just kind of like, it's so much more enclosed.
Yeah. It's one of the weirdest things about piloting them, right? Is even if their stats and loadouts are very similar,
Yeah.
different mechs feel so different.
Just because of the viewport.
Yeah.
Private automobiles? Man. Oof. I hope you paid that off. I hope you have insurance. Hatchet. Alright, I see
Got
some
targets, missile platforms.
Oh, got a mech. What is that, a locust?
Yeah.
New target, locust.
Looks like we're in the wrong place, Commander. Our target must have given us the slip. Let's check out the other location.
He did not give us the slip. I promise you that.
We had bad intel.
Incoming missile.
Got another locust.
Positive visual on the target, Commander.
There's the catapult.
Put it on your track screen.
Nice work. Your down target is about to go critical.
I'm gonna like kind of swing around the east side here.
Target
Where are you going, Cicada? Come back here. jeez, that catapult. That catapult is making my day very difficult. Hey, Blackjack.
Alright, I'm gonna go hunt the catapult.
He's right next to me.
There are a lot of mechs here.
Yeah. I lost my hatchet. I'm no longer
It's okay,
a
we
hatchet man. I'm just a I'm just a man.
We do have a replacement hatchet, but
Yeah, my mech just went down.
oh my. Okay.
All right.
Well, maybe we'll restart this
Let's
one.
restart this mission. I think I got too aggressive, if that makes any sense.
It's yeah, it's easy to do in the hatchet, man.
Ugh. Restart.
That's our first restart.
It's true. It's not
Uh-oh,
bad.
I had a fatal error.
Oh no.
Let me try to get back in.
I mean, mine might have also just had a fatal error. The game has stopped loading. Hmm. No, there it goes.
Tobias Klein, son of Defiance Industries board member Emma Klein, has been discovered to be serving
All right.
All right,
And
I'm
you
loading.
are back in.
Is one of the primary reasons why Defiance has shown
Hopefully it lets you join the mission.
They want him and his family's catapult taken out as a way to send a message.
Yep,
to
I'm good.
Defiance's
I'm not in my mech though. Is there a way to change that?
Which mech are you in?
The javelin?
Okay. Okay. Let me...
I think we had this happen with Keith once.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, I think.
Here, let me do this. I'm going to kick you from that. I think it's the slot you're in.
I think so.
I have sent you a
So-
fresh invite. Try rejoining again. Oh, that good stream content.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
Oh, it removed me. It said it had removed me from the session.
I just sent
Can you invite me one more time?
Yeah, here. That invite. Pending invite is what it says to me.
Yes. Joining, connecting to host.
Connected. On my end, it says you are.
And
No. It put you in the... No, it put you back in the Jenner.
yeah, I'm back in the Jenner. We're good.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't trust the AI not to break my baby.
No, I understand. All right.
And since the
I need to make
pulse
use-
lasers are not something we can easily replace.
Yeah. I need to make use of the facilities to block that catapult from seeing me more.
If you find the acquisition,
Ooh,
up to it
loot
in
this
order to
time.
pick it up. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Get what we get.
We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I think it was just money.
Yeah, locust.
Got a mech.
Yeah, I saw the locust.
Hostile mech spotted.
There he is.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
There's another mech coming in and a tank. Oh, it didn't. It didn't save my loadout or weapon
No.
groups.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna switch that real quick because I can do that. 3, 4, turn. Apply, get out of there.
They're marked on your tactical display.
Alright, we do not want to be in this open field here.
No, I'm thinking I'm gonna swing around the outside edge. Oh, I hit the wall.
Yeah, I'm going west around.
Okay, I'm gonna go the other way, but I'm gonna wait for you guys to engage, and then I'm gonna hope to swing around and catch that catapult.
Yes. Sounds great. I would like to draw his friends out.
Right, that's what I'm hoping for as well.
Alright.
Oh, we got a guy. Yeah, you got their friends. All right, I'm gonna go get the catapult.
Yeah.
New target blackjack.
Come on. Go down. Blackjack down. Another friend. Another annoying guy over here. How's it going with that catapult?
We're jousting. It's cool.
Alright, this is just a cicada. I'm not worried about the cicada. And I have the backup of the rest of the lance, so
Yeah.
alright.
Oh,
Cicada down.
yikes. I'm kind of a bit messed up. Wasn't paying attention.
You're on my screens. It says you're doing okay. Health.
I have no central armor, and I have red internal structure on my center torso.
Well, then you should get out of there before you die.
But he's also pretty effed up.
Yeah, get out of there. Try to make sure you keep some stuff between you and him so he can't get target lock.
We've got our main guy.
He's down.
Good job.
Well, then what were you worried about?
Head to the east.
Where is our evac point? All the way to the south? Jeez.
Get back to the OZ, and we'll get you out of here.
Oh boy.
Oh. We're doing great. I got 2 more pieces of
Got a mech.
salvage. Yeah, I see him.
New target.
It is
Assassin.
an assassin. I'm not too worried. You
No,
got a
I lost
character
my
left?
lost my LRM5. That sucks.
Hey, assassin, come out from behind that building and say hi. Yes.
All right, I'm gonna wait to go in until you tell me you're done with the assassin.
Oh yeah, this guy's about to die. Javelin, get out of my way. I want that assassin. Enemy mech down.
All right.
Go for it. Oh, that was a good mission. I wish I'd been there to see you take out that catapult.
I didn't fire the finishing shot. I think one of the AIs clipped him, but I had taken out his torso, and it was red on internal structure, and one of them got it.
Nice. Alright, well, we can take this assassin, which seems like the thing we're doing.
Uh-huh.
I don't particularly care for the assassin as a mech that much, but... Oh. Wow, it's a... Huh.
What about it?
It's got an LRM and an SRM in it. I didn't
That's
know there
weird.
was an assassin with missiles. I've seen a couple different laser versions of it. Weird. Well, that might be worth keeping. They still have such crap armor. But they are fast. I will not be repairing that here, though. It's so damaged.
Mm-hmm.
But the hatchet man I will repair. Javelin will repair. The blackjack. Yeah, we can repair that. The Jenner.
We have to replace the weapon.
The SRM-5 or LRM-5.
LRM-5. You have a tier 4 one, but it's not a streak.
Yeah, that's fine though. That's still an improvement.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that or you get a tier 0 one.
Right.
That
Yeah,
has
no.
streak.
It's might as well replace it.
There. And then yeah, like I don't know, this assassin's interesting at least. Maybe hang on to it. View transmissions. Those in need part 4.
I didn't know there was a part 4.
There is a part 4. Commander, your performance up to this point has been exemplary, but we fear that your efficiency might make our objectives here too transparent to the outside observer. This could potentially lead to the Arcturian guards identifying our organization, which is something we cannot risk. For our own safety, we'll need to throw the guards off our trail by attacking a military target, making this endeavor to appear to be a more clandestine military raid. We've identified a remote outpost that contains the Arcturian Guard's backup data center. Destroying this facility won't be enough to compromise Ben Flood's security, but should be enough for our actions here to appear that our objectives here were the destruction of this data center, and not the systemic strikes against the Arcturian Guards themselves. Sure. Sounds like a job. The IPS is concerned that our previous operations might attract unwanted suspicion to our true motives here. In order to throw off any onlookers from our trail, we want you to target and eliminate a remote Arcturian Guards base housing a backup data center. We anticipate light initial resistance, but do expect the guards to sweep in and reinforce their position when they get word of what you're doing.
We're reading heavy weather warnings out there, Commander. Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
Oh, okay. We can get up to 40 tons more? Well, Drew, why don't you swap to the Phoenix Hawk?
I dig it.
Yeah, and then...
That puts us at the cap right there.
Right,
But
but I'm honestly looking at... We have the Vindicator, and then the Javelin. We could do this. Which puts us under,
it's okay.
but I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Ready up. It's like, all I want to do is have a commando that just has SRM slots on it. Nothing but SRMs.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Man, being back in the Vindicator is so nice after being in the Hatchet. I don't know why, the Vindicator's cockpit's more pleasing to me.
Containing the battalion's data servers. IPS Intel claims that given its remote location, the outpost does not typically station a heavy complement of defenders. But the guard will surely deploy additional defenses should the base come under attack. It's best if we aim to destroy our objective and leave before the guards can intercept us. Good luck, Commander.
private property.
Our target is now marked.
Oh, whoops. I was busy
Shooting buildings.
with vandalism.
New target, spider.
Whoa, whoops. I'm not paying attention.
You should definitely pay attention when you're on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
It's dangerous out here, after all. Oh, they've got a trebuchet. Oh, I lost my PPC, though. Oh, I'm in trouble. Wow, our commando's already gone.
Do we want to restart this? I was not paying attention.
Yeah, let's restart the mission, and then we'll approach this.
I think perhaps my focus is starting to slip.
It is late. We'll probably make... Hopefully this is the last one in this storyline.
Yeah.
We might just need to approach this a little slower.
Attention. Prepare for battle act departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
In an effort to cover our tracks, the IPS want us to destroy a remote Arcturan Guards outpost containing the battalion's data servers. IPS intel claims that given its remote location, the outpost does not typically station a heavy complement of defenders, but the Guards will surely deploy additional defenses should the base come under attack. It's best if we aim to destroy our objective and leave before the Guards can intercept us. Good luck, Commander.
Don't run out too far ahead.
Yeah. I won't crest the hill here.
Enemy units closing in.
New target, trebuchet.
There's your target objective, Commander. Why don't you go over and introduce yourself?
Gauntlet base has confirmed visual of hostile mercenary force. Damn it! Fuel supplies just been destroyed.
Come on, trebuchet, go down.
Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Trebuchet down?
Not yet. But it's lost a couple weapons, so... Go down. Trebuchet down. Let's get this. Yep, he's down. I believe there's the spider now.
Yep.
New target, spider.
Why?
Target destroyed.
We've got another. There's a commando over here.
Okay, spider's down. God, I'm stuck on rocks or something.
They're taking out the fuel reserves. Enemy forces have come our generator.
How is that commando still alive?
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Alright, that tank's down.
Alright, let's go blow stuff up.
Research Q has fallen to enemy fire.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Integrity of this place is down to 50%. We're halfway there.
Mech on scope.
Yep.
We got a cicada.
2 mechs, at least.
A cicada and a Jenner.
Acquired.
They can't use a Jenner against me, that's just cheating.
Well, I have this Jenner's attention if you want to go find that cicada and make it cease to be. Jenner down.
You're almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
Ah, crap. Crap. Get back up.
Overheated.
Yeah. Ah, twice in a row.
Oh, that's easy to do once you start overheating.
Yeah. Another locust inbound.
The facility's
Alright.
gone cold.
Facility's down.
Is gone. No one's going to be able to utilize this complex for quite a bit. Time to get out of here, Commander.
New target Panther.
Being ripped apart. Need help. I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
A lot of mechs.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a little bit of a duel with a panther here.
I'm seeing that. Overheated again. Did he? No, he's still there.
Panther down.
Alright. Heading out, or are we...
Do we have any more, like, easy kills hanging around? Let's just get out of here.
I think we got everything.
Alright.
Yeah.
And
I've confirmed with the IPS that we have satisfied the terms of our contract on this mission. Now let's get out of here before the Arcturan guards come in force.
Still haven't seen any Igors.
yeah, it's weird, right?
I know they're, they don't start showing up till slightly higher difficulty missions, but I thought we were high enough.
Yeah, I did too. Usually, like, one or two would show up at this point. Like, not a wing of them or anything. But,
Right.
why do we only have 12? It's not fair. A panther would have been great. A trebuchet would have been amazing. The trade-offs we make.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we take a locust so that we can sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Although this one's a missile boat locust.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. Ooh. Great work, Commander. In addition to destroying the Return Guard's data center, we discovered that guards appear to have been using their stockpile of hatchet men to experiment with refitting a number of their other mechs with similar melee weapons. While it appears that these alternative melee weapons are nothing more than cosmetic knockoffs of the hatchet technology developed by Defiance, they each seem to have different offensive profiles when compared to the standard hatchet. As a performance bonus, we'll provide you with a few samples of the weapons we salvaged from the facility. These weapons appear to be compatible with the hatchet man we've provided you, so we hope you put them to good use. So we have medium claw, which... okay. We have a medium mace, which does more damage. And we just have medium knuckles. Knuckle dusters. Yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Any more? Oh my god, there's still more. This has got to be the last one.
Oh, we get an assassin out of it, though.
An Assassin 25, which comes with a medium claw. Well, I think we're ready to call it a night, though.
Yeah, I
It's
think
midnight.
so.
But be interesting to come back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Before we release you from your contract, we have one final assignment for you. We want to give the Arcturan guards one final gesture of "up yours" before we return home. My people have put in anonymous tips through the local law enforcement reporting Curtin mechs holed up in what is known as the Heap. Once upon a time, it was a Star League-era metropolis, but warships obliterated it through orbital bombardments during the early succession wars. In the 100 years since, the city's ruins have become a massive dumping ground for all of Benfled's waste. Everything from the trash of the major population centers to industrial waste disposal. It all ends up here among the ruins of the old world. After handing them a pair of embarrassing defeats, the Arcturan gods will be forced to investigate this tip, which means that they will be conveniently suckered into a spot where it should be easy enough for you to pick them apart. We'll leave these spoiled jackasses buried in Benfled's trash, right where all of them belong. Afterwards, we'll release the remainder of your contracted payments, and then we'll go our separate ways. And again, yeah, we'll get a cool little assassin mech. We'll accept the quest. Woo! But I don't think we'll be getting to that today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Look at this. Like, loadout. Yeah. It has 2 small missile hard points.
What's the tonnage on those?
1 ton.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, it's just shotgun missiles, and then it's got a medium laser in the torso.
Yeah.
Like, that actually seems like it might be dangerous for a light mech, for something that's only 20 tons.
Potentially, yeah. I'm not sure it really needs 4 heat sinks, but
No. I would argue it probably doesn't need any heat sinks. Like, it's going to have 80 shots with its SRM, which is more than enough for a battle. I mean, I guess you end up with enough space with max armor that you might as well put some heat sinks on it.
or maybe some more ammo.
Yeah. I really wish that
Probably just one more
Just-
ton, I think, would be enough, and then
balance better.
yeah.
But anyway, worry about that next time.
Yep.
Like, we have this assassin as well that's, like, I guess we'll probably sell this one rather than keep it.
Mm-hmm.
But all of this was because Kevin Brown, just like the people we've been working for, hates the Arcturne Guard. Why? Because they suck. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. Let's put some useful people in position. I wonder, what is the difference? Where's the hatchet? Oh, I can't change it now. Because it's still being repaired. Whew.
But I think we had a hatchet in our equipment. When we got the hatchet man, I think it came with a spare hatchet.
Yeah.
So you can look at it there.
But now it's, we can put medium knuckles on something.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what we really need is for this thing to deal 5 more points of damage. And eat up another ton of weight off the mech. I don't notice a difference visually.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Interesting. Well, anyway. That's gonna be the stream for today. Walk around our mech bay and look at our stuff. Man, these guys are so rough on the equipment. Look at this. It's missing an arm. I mean, like, at least all the parts are on the Phoenix Hawk. It's a bigger target. What was your excuse? This thing's missing an arm. Just... Eh. Too many people in here who are not wearing hard hats.
OSHA does not exist in the inner sphere.
No, not Tony. Well, I'm gonna save. And the explosive contingency will return a future time.
Alrighty.
Thanks for hanging out, Drew.
Yeah, thank you.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everyone else that was watching enjoyed that. We're going to play a few more times. We might do a couple campaigns. I may or may not always have a friend to back me up, which means that we might get to watch the AI flounder a couple times and cost me a lot of money. But that's okay because money's imaginary. Anyway. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you had a good time. I did. But I'm going to go to bed now because it's like after midnight and I'm tired. Indeed. You're not going to go to sleep. You're not fooling anyone, Drew.
It's true. I'm good for another couple hours at least.
Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. Just not awake enough to be able to, pilot a mech in a combat zone.
Yeah. I was sitting there like repeatedly shooting a laser at that antenna dish, and then I was like, oh, that guy's been shooting at me for like 30 seconds. I should probably do something about that.
Destroy the inanimate object. Wait. What's hitting me? Oh. You see, now the actual thing that would be neat, I've just realized, and really in keeping with explosive contingency as a battle strategy, is just my mech is gonna wreck and I'm not gonna be able to keep fighting. Well, where's the lever to just make it go full critical?
Yeah.
And destroy as much around me as possible.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Send in a spider and like don't even give it any weaponry and just run it to the middle of the base and push the button, let the fusion reactor go critical.
All I want to do is load it down with more payload.
Oh yeah, you just fill it with SRM ammo and then
right. Exactly. Pretty sure that's a war crime. But then again, so's everything else that you're doing in this game. Hey, everybody, let me tell you, it's a war crime what we were doing. Don't think about it too hard. But video games gloss over stuff like this all the time. It's like, oh, this is a center with civilians in it. It's not a military facility. But there is a military target here, and that makes it acceptable, right? No, it doesn't. Not even a little bit. Yeah, fiction. This is protected by the fact that it's fiction. But it's also important to recognize when fiction is crossing lines and point that out. It's like, this is acceptable because it's fiction. Marching a tank into the middle of a city center and, endangering a bunch of people doesn't seem like a great way to do anything, does it? Yeah, so I am planning to play more tomorrow. I will... Yeah, see, in reality, that is wrong, correct. We all know. We all know. I am planning to play tomorrow. But heads up, I will not be streaming the rest of next week. As I will not be available to do it. Well, maybe Thursday night. Thursday I might be back to it. We'll see. Thanks again. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bye.